drowning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, it won't happen again.
I wish Discord would stop telling me to collect an Overwatch 2 reward.
You found those?
I found them all right.
I found. There's so many more sounds now.
It's been a while since we've met. There's a lot to go over.
True.
It's true.
Speaking of, without any further ado. Hi everyone.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh.
So it's been a minute since we've all gathered here today. So I'm going to give us a little bit of a quick recap of kind of just the vibe so far. Oh my god, I am watching it get actively dark as a storm rolls in. That's so cool.
Hell yeah.
Nice. I can't see through my windows. I have my stained glass window cling thing on, so I can't see
Okay.
out.
That's badass, though. I didn't think you were
So,
living in the chapel.
as a recap, as a chapel. Yes, Mickey, famously the person that would most likely live in a chapel. So,
I know, right? Burning alive.
Hey,
My queerness.
I live in an abandoned church. That sounds awesome. This is
Fucking
rad.
no, Jesus.
so
Yep.
the three Sweetwater kids, now no longer kids, have traveled to Evercrest in an attempt to save their friend Rain from a kidnapping at the hands of Ferris Thatch, son of Admiral Quincy Thatch, in a bid to win Rosie's hand in marriage. While in Evercrest, the party requested the help from the House of Reason, thieves guild that Rosie is a part of. From here, they track down a number of leads. Nathaniel Wright helped them discover the existence of the drowned man. A primordial ocean spirit who the party has reason to believe is somehow in contact with someone in the Thatch family. Also discovered that Ferris Thatch is part of a cult dedicated to the drowned man called the Demon Wolves, which seems to prioritize self-improvement even at the expense of others. Another member of the House of Reason, Estrel, pointed the party in the direction of the contact for the job that started this all, the Platinum Fox, who the party believes is likely the princess of Nordrhenon that had been hard to find as of late. The Fox indicated that an artifact of her father's, known as the Tear of Storms, was stolen by Admiral Thatch. It was a theft of this artifact that seemingly protected her father from the drowned man due to a pact with the Fairwind family and an ancient storm spirit through Makas, who may also be in danger. She believes if the Tear of Storms is returned, her father may recover. The Fox also alludes to a long-departed organization, the Order of the Shattered Veil, which seemed to study anima, the process of gaining fuel from spirits. Finally, Kai Henga, or Kai for short, informed the party that the supplies he made for the infiltration of Thatch Manor were stolen. These supplies were recovered, along with information about a strange rising power in the El Nassar Desert, the Ironbone Prophet. All the while, Puka began delving into a book of dark magics, allowing them to draw magical power from cannibalism, with the help of Nathaniel. The power is growing inside of them, but seemingly not without cost. Benji also seems to be affected by the proximity to the drowned man, who he and Rosie discovered may in fact not be an ocean spirit at all, but a creature of madness. As it tried to worm its way into Benji's thoughts, eating at his doubts, Rosie banished it with a burst of her own psychic power. And so, we finally return to that bright noon hour in Rosie's apartment, country fried steak awaiting them on platters in the kitchen, as Benji tells Rosie about the time they were apart. So, is there anything important that you guys think I missed?
No, I think
No.
we got it.
I don't think so.
Alright. In that case, I believe we left off in the middle of a scene, so Benji and Rosie, take it away.
Alright. I guess I can. Look, when we all split up and me and Puka joined the military,
it was all good for a while. We did training together, all that, and I got picked up by Aaron Drill for a new squad he was forming. It's called the Wolves of the Path.
Okay.
And, you know, we all trained together. It was me and 3 others. It was a small team.
Only 4.
Yeah,
That is small.
Yeah, we were meant to be more like get in, rescue people, and get out sort of deal.
Okay.
Having a big order for that would complicate things.
That makes sense. Smaller groups are easier for infiltration.
Hmm. We had our first and only mission was to go into Pharaoh Run and get somebody out of there, an informant from Brendaria, try and get them over back to where we are. My only mission, my only job on that team is to make sure we all got back alive. And I did not do that.
Benji.
I was the only one who made it out of there alive.
I'm glad that at least you made it. What happened?
Remember on the train, we brought up the sun speaker.
Yeah, I do remember that.
He happened.
What do you mean he happened?
He showed up.
Holy
He
shit.
destroyed Pharaoh Run. He killed the people we were there to get and my entire squad. The only one he didn't kill was me.
How did you make it out?
Too goddamn tough, I guess. You see this, and I'm gonna like kind of eventually like kind of pulls his shirt up, and there are just these like there are just these sort of like cauterized looking like burned scratches into his chest, like deep scratches in his chest.
Wow. That's
got
that's a lot
these.
of scars.
I got these from him, and I like point them out.
Sorry, give me a second.
Wow, that's a lot of scars,
Yo,
Benji.
what are you alright?
Hold on.
Listen, okay. I have no excuse.
Mm-hmm.
I have no excuse. Yeah.
I got these from him. And,
And if I may narrate for a second,
mhm.
what you see, Rosie, are basically 4 long claw marks going like from like his hip up across his body and across his chest, like some beast ravaged at him and burned him at the same time. It's like the blood running down his body was cauterized in an instant.
That's really cool, but also, yikes. Ow.
And the person that you saw, I don't know if you saw her. The blonde
Remind
lady.
me, did I saw that? What do I remember? How did the Sun Speaker come up in conversation previously?
We were talking about what Puka did.
Yeah, I mentioned
Okay,
him being
Puka
at the
was
camp.
involved with it.
Mentioned
Okay.
the Sun Speaker getting yelled at by somebody in the Brundarian army for destroying Pharaoh.
Right. Okay. Gotcha, that helps, thank you. So wasn't this Sun Speaker person supposed to be, like, a part of the military or something? Or,
He's working with the military, but I think it's supposed to be a legend. He was flying. He was shooting lasers that destroyed a town, killed a lot of people
why did he attack the town?
to stop us. Quell the rebellion. I don't know. I was trying to get everybody out of there. They wouldn't go.
They wouldn't
No matter
leave?
how hard I tried to get his attention, he would not let them go. And I don't know if he let me go from some sick joke or he just couldn't do it. Maybe he ran out of time. But I wasn't strong enough then, and I'm worried that I'm never strong enough, and I won't be again.
You will be. You absolutely will be. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Benji. To your whole team, that...
That was naive of me.
Naive of you for what?
Growing
Thinking
up
that you
I
could...
stop people from dying.
I mean, you have. You do.
Do you know the reason why we even had to fight that guy was because of me?
What do you mean?
Our mission was to go in and get one person out and get out.
Okay.
When we got there, he had his whole family with him. His
The
wife
Sun
and his
Speaker
kid.
did? Or the...
No, the person we were there
the
for.
hostager? Ah,
He had his wife and his kid.
fuck.
They were not part of the deal. And the person, Ricky, who was in command of the mission, knew they were not part of the deal. But I, my damn naivety, could not let them go.
I
And
don't
got
think
that
I would
whole
have been
family
able to.
killed.
God. I don't think I could have left them there either.
I broke my promise, Rosie.
Your promise to protect them? To get them out?
I broke a pinky promise.
Which pinky promise are you referring to?
I promised that kid that he would get out. Promised his whole family would get out.
Sounds like there's not much you could have done. Any of you could have done.
I could have been stronger.
Wishing yourself to be stronger after the fact doesn't help any. It's only going to send you down a spiral that you could be instead improving yourself, spending the time to get stronger. Maybe finding help to take down the Sun Speaker, Or, I mean, is he still?
I did everything I could. I threw every single thing I had at that guy. And the only thing that I did that seemed to have any effect on him was tackling him once.
Hmm. What is he?
I don't know.
Is that rain or wind? It sounds so fucking cool.
Oh,
Probably about. It is raining right now. It's
Pretty
raining.
nice.
It's raining quite hard right now.
Wow.
Oh, dang, I don't get any rain. Not even
I
that
wish
far.
I could see.
Yep,
well,
I
we're
guess.
trying to get her back, so maybe wait a little bit.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, brother. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week.
Why do we have that as a sound effect?
That's just the default one on
This
Discord.
is the default one.
That's
Oh,
not
that's amazing.
surprising.
You know what else is the default sound on Discord?
That.
Yes,
Yeah.
the duck. The duck is my favorite.
Thank you.
I
Anyway,
love the duck.
ooh, it's coming down like a motherfucker out there. Anyway,
I want to open my window so I can see, but I don't want the rain inside.
that's a very valid reason to do it.
Do you think it would?
Yeah, probably.
I don't.
Probably.
I think if you open the window to the rain, the rain would come inside.
I don't know.
Let's find out.
I'm not kidding. It's like a downpour right now.
Yeah, that should be raining. I hear it.
Ooh. Wow. That's fun. Okay.
Are you getting rained on now?
Not too terribly. I just have it cracked open because I want to be able to hear the rain.
Okay, gotcha. Alright,
Because
anyways.
it's making such lovely rain noises.
Fantastic.
Oh, I hear the thunder now.
Ah,
Ooh.
hell yeah. Atmosphere. It's definitely storming around Rosie's apartment. The
It's a good-
mid-afternoon sun is gone.
No, well, let's say just for funsies, we'll say a storm is rolling in now.
Hell
Storms
yeah.
a brewing. Oh my.
Storms are brewing while the
Ben-
dark backstory is spilling.
Benji's so sad. He's making the weather sad.
It's a good YouTube video. Trauma dumping ASMR, thunderstorm in the background.
This is my
Yup, yup.
trauma.
This is much.
Damn. Traumatizing
It's
ASMR is crazy.
perfect. Oh my god.
When I was 8,
Okay.
my dad died. My mom.
No. What? Crazy.
I was born with 0 feet and 5 hands.
Even trauma.
Insanity. Okay,
No.
where were we?
There we go.
That's a great question.
Oh, yes, the rain's so nice. Good job, Cole.
The last thing I remember was you talking about tackling him being the only thing working.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So only tackling? That's...
Every single time I swung at him, even if I hit him, my attacks did nothing.
Maybe he had some sort of invincibility spell on, or some sort of magic armor?
I don't know, but he was able to destroy a whole town by himself. Fairrun is gone. There's a crater in the ground because of him.
That's a decently sized town, isn't it?
It's a pretty moderately sized village, yeah.
And he wiped out the whole town just to keep you from escaping with the 3 hostages?
I guess so. I mean, he killed everybody in the town regardless.
I guess that's true.
Just,
Maybe that was the plan all along.
I guess not, because apparently the people in the military were upset that he did that.
Who are these people you were trying to rescue?
It was some bear kid.
Bear Kid?
Bear kid.
Ursine would be the
Bearkin.
proper term.
Ursine, yeah.
Ah.
A family Ursine.
Ursine.
That's what I have.
I will say, Rosie, would you like to roll a history check for me real quick?
Sure, I would love to. If I can find my sheet. Here we go. History. Whoop! 12?
Okay, that'll get you something. So,
Ooh, yay.
you know that Ursine and really like beast folk as a whole tend to a lot of them come from like the Brindari hinterlands, like basically the outer countrysides. They don't live within the actual cities and the walls of Brindaria. And you have heard tale that a lot of them have been kind of conscripted, often by force, from the Brindari army into populating the Nordrani lands that they've conquered and taken. So the fact that there was a possibly Brindari beast folk living in, well, you know, Fair Run to be a Nordrani village that has since been taken by Brindaria. That doesn't really surprise you based on what you know. I'll say that's all you got on 12.
It was a Ursine named Rayathon.
Rayathon. Do I recognize that name?
No.
Okay.
He had some information for the Nordrani military, and we were trying to basically smuggle him out before Brindarians really got him there.
Did they talk about the information they had?
I don't think they did.
They did not.
Yeah.
They didn't have time.
No. It
So
was
whatever they
something we
knew,
all
they
discussed
took with
earlier.
them.
It is raining like crazy, goddamn.
Yeah.
And then immediately after that, once I returned to Commander Arendelle alone, I requested to be dishonorably discharged.
You requested that?
Yeah.
Why,
I didn't
why
feel
would...
like I earned it. I went into the military to make sure people don't die, to keep people safe. And the first time I get out on the field, 6 people died. So I decided to leave and go back to Sweetwater, where at least know I can look after that place.
Yeah. And I'm sure Sweetwater was happy to have you back.
I'm sure they were.
What did you think being back?
I think I was just using it, you know.
To distract yourself?
If I stopped
Escape?
moving, I felt like I would drown. So I started looking after the place because couldn't sit still. All this to say, until the drowned man is dealt with, I think the chances of me getting spoken to again are pretty high.
That woman that was in your mind, she was one of your teammates, right?
Right. Dahlia.
Dahlia.
Alia.
Thalia.
Dahlia? Dahlia.
I was like, one of those. Something like that.
Something like that.
That's this one here. And I show you all the trinkets that you have noticed Benji like messing with when he's anxious or whatever.
Aww.
You see one of them is a mace with an iron like heart as the head of it.
Cute.
Her last name was Ironheart, so.
That's adorable.
And then these. And he shows the 3 bear paws that are like kind of like all in one thing, but they're like a big paw and then a smaller paw and a small paw.
Hmm.
These were the Ursan.
Did you make these?
I did, yeah.
They're amazing.
I appreciate it.
Mm.
This one was for another one of ours. Her name was Fairlina.
Hmm.
And it's a parasol, but it's like bent to where it looks like it's a bow and it has a string.
Okay.
And then this was for the last one, the one who was technically my leader at the time, Ricky. And it's just a rocket.
It's just a rocket.
His name was Rickus Frog Sprocket. So
That makes sense.
and I have these to remind me of what I did, I guess, or what I didn't do.
Or maybe you have them to remind yourself of them because they were important to you. And it was a moment that changed a lot. Maybe it doesn't have to be a bad thing. The trinkets themselves.
Yeah.
There's something that you crafted thinking about them.
Nope. I just can't see it like that right now.
Yeah, I know. But someday you will.
And I'm sure you'll help me with that.
I'll try.
I appreciate it. Never
Do
really
you-
been one good asking for help. But
Yeah, I know. That's okay, though. I'll ask if you want help. Or I'll just help you anyway.
probably how that's gonna have to go.
Yeah. As long as you're okay with that.
I'm gonna have to be, ain't I?
Yep.
Mm,
Do you want a hug?
sure.
Okay. And Rosie will hug Benji.
No.
A big old hug.
Definitely the better of the two to tell your tragic backstory to.
Probably.
Like as of right now, Benji has no idea that you're off creating more trauma for him.
I know,
Well, trauma
right?
aside, trauma aside. I don't even know what I would have said. I would have been like, "Damn, Benji."
Damn, that sucks, bro.
Damn, that sucks, bro.
That's fucking
trauma.
crazy, Benji.
You would have hit me with a "That's rough, buddy."
Just
No.
Puka
Welsh
looking at
jokes.
Benji's trauma like, damn, Benji, you live with this?
Just get over
Yeah,
it,
he
man.
would.
It's that simple.
Damn. Whenever you feel the drowned man, let me know. Even if it's just like the little tiny little bit in the back of your mind that you're questioning something.
I'll try. My first instinct, and I've learned at least, is to just run. So,
Yeah. Which I guess is a good instinct. It's a good survival instinct.
not one I ever really had to use before.
I've had to use that
I'm
one
not-
plenty.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better to not fight. Sometimes it's better to run. Because
I
if
wish
you
I
end
knew
up
that.
dead, then you can't protect anyone else. That's the end. You could spend your whole life protecting thousands of people. But if you died, then everyone that you saved that's the only people you'll ever save. Because you'll be gone.
Shield can only protect one person, right?
Yeah. You have to protect yourself in order to protect the people around you. If you're careless with your own life and you get yourself killed, then the rest of us are definitely gone.
I can't say I didn't try. That's where the rest of those wounds came from, at least.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just too stubborn to die, though.
Which is good.
More or less.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, appreciate you for listening
Of course.
and
Anytime.
for helping me out there.
Anytime. Of course. Thank you. Thank you for telling me, Benji. Anytime you want to talk, you know I'm there. I will listen.
Same for you, Rosa. You have anything you want to talk about?
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Because now that all this sad shit's out of the way, I am starving.
Excellent. Our food should be done now. Or are we? At what point of our meal making did we get interrupted? Did we finish?
I think we're like relatively done.
I think at this,
We were relatively done.
it'll take you a couple more minutes to finish up. It's not a big deal.
Fabulous. Okay, let's just
Yeah,
finish
like-
up. We'll
Yeah,
eat real fast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys finish up your meals. Get the country fried steak and the mashed potatoes ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of gravy. A little bit burned, but still good.
Yeah.
Salvaged it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys.
It's alright. We got interrupted.
Yeah, and you guys sit there, waiting for Puka to come join you for lunch. How long do you wait for Puka?
Oh no, we're gonna eat while it's
No,
hot.
we're eating.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, like you're sitting there eating while you're waiting for Puka to return.
Okay.
So how long do you guys wait for Puka? 'Cause again,
How long have we been at the apartment?
we'll say this whole interaction, cooking and trauma dumping, was about an hour.
Oh my god, we have another 7 hours.
I guess we wait 7 hours.
Well, but also like Benji and Rosie don't know that they're gonna have to wait for 7 hours.
Exactly.
They just
Well,
like wait
know that
around
we-
until
You're waiting
Puka
there.
showed
You're
up?
like, oh, maybe we should
know we
leave. And you're
have-
like, oh, but Puka's right around the corner. And then you wait another hour, and you're like,
you
okay,
know
maybe
that our
we should
plan
now.
is at night to go to the mansion or like around the mansion and like
Yeah, to
scout it.
scout it out, right?
True.
So until then, if there's not anything else that we got to do, this
We
is
might
this,
as
is
well
this
just
the
vibe.
same? Is this the same day that I sent out the letters?
Yeah, you sent them out this morning.
Okay.
This has been a very long day.
We've had we got 3 days until the
I
party,
guess-
right? It was like today's
Two-
scout, tomorrow drown
you have
man.
you have
one day
tomorrow.
till the
The
party.
day after is the party.
Yeah.
Day after tomorrow.
Okay, but tomorrow was drown man and then party. I got you.
Well, the plan seems to have changed a little bit.
The plan
It
seems
does
to have changed,
sound
but
like-
Puka wouldn't know that because he's
True.
not here.
It's true.
I get a tingle in my head. The
So,
plan.
do you guys?
Change.
I guess I'll just. Is there anything you guys want to do while you wait for Puka to come back, or are you just gonna sit in the apartment
guess-
and wait for them?
I guess after a while, I would check to see if a letter came back from Arendelle.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. You can go and check that out. Yeah. Just head down like the local little post office. It's no big. It's chill. It's chill. You actually do have a response. Granted, this is gonna be like way later at night. Like this,
Yeah.
like probably like the last little mail carriage thingy of the day. So like the sun would be going
Yeah.
down at this point. We'll say it's been about 6 hours since you've parted from Puka.
Oh my god.
I think that sounds fine.
So
Rosie's still
ridiculous.
recovering from Benji taking his shirt off.
That is true. I feel like Rosie would still go with him. I don't want to leave Benji alone right now.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, you guys just.
But
I
also,
saw
yes.
Benji shirtless. I decided I could never leave his side.
It's so true.
You guys just head down a little local post office, and yeah, see there is a little letter for Benji from Arendelle. It's very short and simple. It just says, "Meet me tomorrow at noon at the Barricade Theater."
All right, looks like we got a date.
Nice.
Hopefully he can help out. I haven't really seen him since.
But you guys technically ended on good terms then, right? Because you requested to be?
Yeah, he was relatively adamant on me not doing what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I was more adamant on doing it.
Yeah. Is there a way to overturn that?
I don't need that.
That's fair.
The Puka's been gone for a while.
Yeah, they have.
Did they say where they were going?
Did I?
Um,
forgot.
I think Puka said he was gonna go check on Benji's letters.
Yeah, that is what I said.
So he was gonna check on the letters.
So you guys go there
clearly didn't
6
find
hours
it.
after Puka said he would check
'cause
on the
if he was-
letters.
He was checking, then I mean, he's not here.
Never said I'd grab him. I said I'd check him.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know. I'm not gonna say you guys just assume like Puka's dead in a ditch somewhere, but
We would look
Okay,
for him. Benji would want to
so-
look for him.
The last time that Puka disappeared for hours, they ended up working at Nathaniel's shop for like a full fucking 8-hour shift. He's
Okay.
probably at Nathaniel's.
They
That's
also
good
killed
reasoning.
the guy.
oh my god.
Do we go, or do we just go back to the apartment?
I mean, we can head over to Nathaniel's and grab him.
I mean, if he's in the middle of a shift, though, we can't interrupt him, can we?
Well, I mean, we can go check and see. I would rather know where they are, I guess.
That's valid.
Especially with this
Yeah, let's-
fucking madness shit going on. I'm
Oh,
worried.
that's true. And then the drowned man. Yeah, let's stop by Nathaniel's and see if we can find Puka.
Uh-oh.
If nothing else, Nathaniel might know where he is.
You guys then head over to Nathaniel's shop. At this point, the sun is setting. We're getting closer to nighttime in this area as the rain is pouring down. You guys kind of running through the city streets, covering yourself in whatever way you can. Yeah, the sounds of the town begin to die out as nighttime comes in. We eventually you guys find your way through the through the sort of industrial sector of the city towards God's Blood Oddities. Open the door, and you see, as you open the door, you see this sort of young, like copper dragonborn girl, who's just like packing some things up. Just like, kind of looks like, oh, sorry, we're actually about to close up, but is there anything? If you already know what you want, I can get it for you real quick.
Oh, sorry about that. We're just looking for Puka,
Who?
little dwarf girl.
Bella?
Oh, Boa. Is Puka a nickname? Okay.
Yeah, sorry, it's a nickname that we call him.
No, it's okay. Boa is in a meeting with Mr. Wright right now. I was told to take all his messages and pass them along when they were done. So, do you have a message I can leave for
A
him?
meeting?
Yeah.
Well,
She's so good at her job.
I
She's
mean,
so
I'm
professional.
honestly, I'm just glad that we know that they're here.
Yeah, I think she's. I
Yeah.
think she's right in the back room.
Well, great. Can you tell her to come out here?
Mr. Wright, I did ask not to be disturbed.
What's the meeting about?
I don't know. Not my place to know.
Well, then just let them know that we're gonna start heading over to the manor
Okay.
to check it out. They can meet us there.
Sure. All right. I'll pass word along.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. You guys have a good night.
You too.
I'm gonna leave a gold for a tip.
Nice.
Well, thank you. I
Aw.
appreciate that.
I feel bad for coming in here before you close and
It's-
taking up your time for nothing.
Oh my god, you should see some of the customers I get here. Like, it is so weird. We get, like, regular assassins and shit. Like, you guys are the nicest customers I've ever had.
Oh,
Regular
All right.
assassins?
Regular
Okay.
assassins.
well, that's all right. Well, that's more than I bargained for, but I'm glad to hear that
crazy.
you're happy.
Oh, do you guys not know? I mean, no, this is a stand-up shop. We sell
I mean, we know what.
herbs.
It's all right.
Yeah, no, it's chill. I know Nathaniel.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Okay.
Yeah, no,
I-
you're
I
fine.
didn't know
I
that. I
had
just
a
didn't
split
know
second
that.
where I thought
We-
you guys were cops or something.
Girl, we work together. It's fine.
I don't think I'd be a cop.
There's a cop in your office right now.
That's
It's
technically
true.
true.
She would know that. She would know that.
I know.
That's
He
true.
upgraded.
Well, oh,
Yeah, I don't.
oh wait, you're with the. Oh, you must be one of his business partners. Okay.
Yeah, hi, Rosie.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Zelda, nice to meet you. Oh my gosh.
Hi, Zelda.
Non Benji.
Hey, nice to meet you too.
Pleasure.
Well, shoot, if you guys are friends with Nathaniel, I guess you still have my orders, but you guys are welcome to hang out for, whatever reason. Like,
I
so the
mean-
shop's closing, so I can't really sell you anything, but, I don't know.
I don't-
Want to chill
I don't
for
really
this
That's
long,
okay.
Okay.
I don't really want to
I mean,
bother them.
Yeah, I think we'll just bounce to the manor. We'll meet them there. Just as long as you pass on the message,
Yeah, of
then
course.
we should be good.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. You guys have a good night. I'll pass the message along, and you come back sometime.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
thanks
You'll
for
see
having
me
me.
around.
All right, sounds good.
Bye, Zelda.
Bye.
Take care, Zelda.
You too.
I love her.
It's very nice.
All right, so to the manor, and I guess Hugo will meet us there because
Yeah,
he's in a meeting.
I guess so.
I mean, I guess he's done 2 shifts. Maybe he's actually signing on as a proper employee for Nathaniel. Maybe he's gonna get like an actual like schedule and stuff.
I mean, I don't really
I
know.
mean, can he do that when he's in the military?
Yeah, I was about to say I don't really know if the military will let him take like a civilian job when he's still in his service. But
Yes, his job
gives me a
yield 401k.
You can get jobs in the military. It's perfectly feasible.
I mean, like, I
Benji
guess
doesn't know that.
Nathaniel would probably offer a really flexible schedule, so most likely it would probably work.
Let's be honest. He doesn't want me. He
no,
does not want me working hours.
Oh no, absolutely not. But also, we don't know that. You've worked 2
Oh, yeah.
shifts for him. You're in a meeting, a private meeting that no one's allowed to interrupt. Like, that seems serious.
She's so good at her job.
She's a goddamn professional, even though she's just
It's
a teenager.
true.
She's like that one teenager that takes her job super seriously.
Dude, that would be me.
Sorry,
And
guys. You can't answer.
Nathaniel's like the one boss in the city that would not take advantage of that at this point.
He's a good guy. You know, he's a stand-up guy.
Yeah,
He's a
he
good
is.
boss. He's a good boss that also loves dark magic.
It's true.
There's nothing wrong
It's
with
okay.
it.
We all love a little bit of good dark magic.
Yeah.
It's
We
true.
do.
Okay. So you guys are heading to Thatch Manor?
Yeah?
We will cut back to you guys in a second then. Puka.
I'm gonna go apply skincare. I can still hear.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Puka, you wrap up your meal? Question mark. After having just vomited acid onto Nathaniel's floor. And you can now hear voices of the abyss swarming in your head.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, sorry about the floor, Nathaniel.
You know, for being
There's
totally
nothing.
if we're being
to
totally
be-
honest, I actually expected a much more volatile reaction, so I'm actually quite pleased. But if you were working for me, I would still take that out of your paycheck.
Ah, well, it's a good thing I'm not. Right?
Yes, I suppose it is.
For me, at least.
Yes.
Anyway. I mean, I'll really appreciate it. I'll be taking my leave now, Nathaniel. Thank you for everything.
I wish you well on this journey of discovery that you're finding yourself on. Whatever
Thank
path you choose to take from here, I am very interested to see how it ends.
Hey, well, maybe I'll come back and visit you someday.
Please do. My door is open to you.
Yeah. Take care, Nathaniel.
Good night, Boa.
Good night.
You open the door and you see Zelda got like a little backpack propped up, and she's ready to go. She's like, "Oh, hey, some friends of yours dropped by. Rosie and Benji. They said they're heading to the manor. I figured you would know what that is."
Okay, actually, do I know where the manor is? I don't know if we ever discussed it.
We did.
Okay.
You can probably figure it out eventually.
I imagine there's only a few crazy manors. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that we're going to one manor specifically.
It's true, yeah, we are looking for
talked about-
specifically the...
Because we talked about having to scout it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd
yeah,
be able to figure it.
Okay, yeah. Oh, well, thank you, Zelda. It's kind of you to stay and tell me.
I was about to leave anyway, but you know, it's just timing worked out.
You were going to leave and not tell.
Probably
Was
would
a little late.
left a note or something if you took too long. I have homework to do, man.
What? How old are you?
I'm like 16.
Man,
How old are
16 and they got you working a whole... Anyway.
you? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Trying to say I'm old, Zelda?
I didn't say anything.
It sounded like you did. Oh, my dog. Everyone's calling me old. First you, Zelda, then my dog. Now Nathaniel's gonna come out and call me old.
She kind of has that look of like, why is a stranger trauma dumping on me? I'm just trying to go home.
Oh my god.
Zelda, you
That's
gotta get a good
valid.
you gotta get a good education, Zelda. Or she end up like me. You don't want to be in a meeting with Nathaniel at 8 o'clock at night, Zelda.
Okay.
Guys, we have a spam bot.
Yay!
Yes, yeah.
We
I
made
feel like
it.
we always get a spam bot.
We always do.
They're always there.
We've
It's
really made
true.
it. We've had consistent spam bots.
We really did make it.
Oh, right. Mark asked me to figure out the chat thing. I completely forgot to do that. Whoops. I'll do it next time.
Yeah.
I completely forgot
Yeah.
to do it.
Also, did you turn
Yeah.
your stuff up in OBS?
I'm already max volume, so I'm just gonna hope it works now for some reason.
It's like nasty.
Yeah.
Sick nasty. It's true.
But yeah, so Zelda just kind of stands there awkwardly, like, Just like because there's this like grown woman that's just now crying in front of her. She's like,
It's even more awkward because I'm like up to her knees. She has to look down at me.
No.
You're a dwarf.
Rough. You are indeed a dwarf. You've chosen this for yourself.
she kind of like
Oh.
awkwardly like pats your head.
It's not making it better.
It's really not.
She kind of pulls her head back like really quick, like. I hope you get better. Bye.
Thank
She
you.
leaves.
Thank you.
She leaves.
She doesn't know how right she is with that.
She's a sweet girl.
I'm eating people in the back.
It's true.
It's true.
Oddly enough, the side of a dwarven woman walking out with her chin covered in blood and bile is not the strangest thing she's seen working here.
Oh no.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't clean up. I just walked right.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
Like, kind of crazed look in her eye.
And I'm like, I'm so.
Wow.
So
Make sure to
Like-
get a good education,
You
Zelda.
don't want to be like
Zelda,
me. You'll be having
you don't
meetings
wanna
with
be
your boss
like
until
me.
8 p.m.
Oh my god.
Don't end up like me. She starts shaking her.
Oh my god.
I don't even think I'd physically be able to. Shoot.
I feel like you're overestimating how short a dwarf is.
Maybe
But-
I am.
but also I'm here for
I
it.
think I'm overestimating how tall a dragonborn is.
I would say dragonborns are probably taller than the average person, but Zelda's also a teenager, so I'd say she's probably like average like human height right now.
Boa was
dwarves
shorter
are,
than the
like-
average dwarf because
Dwarves
she was
are,
a
I would say
child.
like a tall dwarf is like 5 foot nothing.
Yeah, I think legitimately the race guide literally says that the tallest dwarfs are like 5 feet. They're just guys.
That's fucking.
They're
good.
just like
They're just
fucking-
stout guys.
They're
they're
just short.
just
They're
kinda
short.
boiling.
people is all they are. They're
That's
still,
like how tall my grandma was.
they're still considered size medium. That helps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So in
I
terms
guess
of
like the
grid combat,
goblin
they're
would be
the same
like
size as a
small,
human.
right?
Yeah, like goblins, gnomes, halflings are all small.
Should have been
Yeah.
a gnome.
You quite literally can
I
do
mean-
that anytime you want. You are a changeling.
It's true.
You
The
could
only
turn
thing
You
into
could
stopping-
something
literally
literally
be like,
whenever you
I'm
want.
a gnome now.
It's very true, but
The
like
only thing
the
stopping you is
conversation's gonna
yourself.
get awkward when Boa pulls up transformed as a gnome. It's like I've decided to be a
Literally-
gnome today.
Quite literally turn into Cletus whenever you want.
Do you think
Oh,
changelings
God,
get canceled for
no.
turning into a race that's not their own?
Exactly.
Into Cletus though, are you crazy?
Yeah.
You very well could turn into Cletus. That is a power that you have.
It's a power I have. It's also a power that's off the table. I'm not doing it.
Specifically,
I don't
Cletus
wanna
is
do
off
that.
limit.
Cletus, ew, gross.
All right.
Anyone but that
So, do you do anything else, or are you gonna head to the manor?
I'm gonna head to the manor. I think I have caused enough trouble for Nathaniel in his shop for
One lifetime.
forever.
At least a day.
All right. So
I'll do that.
you head out into the rain. The rain kind of washes
That is
down.
a threat.
As the cold water washing over, you realize how overheated your body was getting from like the excessive, just the ravenous eating and the digestion and the filling of the dark magics, and like your body's low key steaming a little bit in the water.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, Rosie and Benji, you two pull up to Thatch Manor. Rosie, you having been here before. Benji, first time being here. You see a large, kind of white, like possibly made from marble or limestone or something, some kind of large manor built on a cliff edge, overlooking Echo Bay, quite high up at like one of the peaks of the city. You see there are a few lights on within, indicating there's probably some activity inside, but for the most part, probably winding down for the night. You guys, I would say, you just are probably hiding like behind a bush or a hedge on the other side of the road. What would you like to do?
Can we get like a vantage point on the house?
I'll say, yeah, there's probably a. So this is one of those manors that's kind of has like its own like. Oh, yeah, no, I'd say there's a couple other houses Not like super close, but you could probably get up on a roof of them, if you would like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you, if you guys want to climb up, why don't you make me a little? I'm assuming you're trying to say hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we get a little stealth check from you guys?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, that's not great.
We all
17
know
is
how
fine.
good I am. at
That's
stealth.
not great. What are you talking about? Yes, 17's pretty.
Bro,
good.
that's an 8. I rolled an 8.
Yeah, you also have a +9.
Yeah, Rosie.
Well,
spoil-
I'm about to roll.
Rosie, spoiler alert, you're not the one I was worried about.
I'm about to
You
roll
really-
with disadvantage, and I have a +0.
What?
So let's find out, shall we?
It's just
Oh,
gotta be
no.
a high roll. You can do it.
Oh,
Hey,
that's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Yo!
So
Good job.
yeah, Rosie, you find this nice little manor, kind of not as big as Thatch's, but kind of across the road from it, and there's like this little rain pipe that's kind of coming down like 2 or 3 stores of this manor. You kind of get way up. You've cat burgled before. You know how to climb buildings. And you
course.
kind of look down, kind of expecting Benji to struggle, and you see he's basically just like rope climbing up the rain pipe, like it just in pure silence. He's a shadow on the wall. Low-key kind of hot.
Fuck yeah. High key kind of hot.
Why did seeing Benji's abs specifically change how you perceived him?
No,
I
it was
don't
the
think,
scars.
No, I don't think it changed anything.
It was the scars. It
It was the scars.
was just an enhancement.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was some
It
big
just solidified it. I don't think it changed anything.
No, it didn't change anything.
That's
It
actually
did
the perfect way to put
solidify.
it.
That is a great way to put it.
I just feel the need. No, never mind. We're fine. Anyway, moving on.
You can tell me
Yeah.
later or text me.
I was just
know.
gonna.
I'm
I feel
curious
I
now,
feel
I
like
don't know.
Benji is the first character in Dungeons and Dragons, NPC or PC, that has ever managed to make a Mickey PC possibly be into men
Hmm.
that I can think of.
Well, yeah.
And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for
Wow.
branching out, Mickey.
Wait, have you seen the artwork, Cole? That's all I'm saying.
But Benji, I have seen it.
I didn't plan this. Well, no, I didn't plan this.
I appreciate the heads up.
I really didn't thought we had to put into it.
So I built a ship
Mm-hmm.
in the first arc, but it was based on nothing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's delightful. I love it.
I love it too. It's
I'm
very sweet.
continuing to build my ship. It's delightful.
Oh, it's
My ship is very wonderful.
Well,
good.
let's hope it sails, bud.
Let's
I
hope it
believe.
sails. Goddamn. All right, so
That's okay. It never has to sail. It's just adorable.
You
I
guys
like
climb
to
up
sail.
to the top of this building, and yeah, you you have a vantage point. You can see
Hell yeah.
the sort of like oil lantern lit streets of the noble district of Evercrest. A couple of guards patrolling. You know, the guards would probably not be happy to see you two here, so good thing that y'all are being very stealthy. Yeah, the lamps kind of giving that kind of cool, warm circle, like globe-like glow in the rain. It's reflecting off the water and whatnot. Very, very pleasant, despite the fact that you're getting drenched. Yeah, what are you guys looking for specifically?
Well,
Like entryways.
Okay.
Sort of. I guess if we can see any like guard posts.
Sure. I will say both.
and if we can see a patrol,
yeah,
it'd be nice if we could like see if we could figure out their
Yeah.
patrol route from watching them in the windows.
I will say both of you make
Yeah.
an investigation check, and because of those successful rolls, I'll let you roll with advantage, both of you.
Yay!
Have fun with that one. Rosie, 'cause I'm bad
Very
at
nice,
those.
very nice. You're also bad at
Is
stealth.
that investigation?
Yes.
Yeah, but I have a
You're-
0
you're-
to stealth. I have a -2 to investigation.
But you also have
hell yeah.
advantage.
It's still
Still
pretty
got a
good.
13.
13's okay.
There's
Not
been
bad,
worse.
not
There's
bad.
been worse.
It's true.
It's
I
true.
could have rolled
That
a
is
0.
not bad.
I could have rolled a -1.
Oh,
True. You've done it before.
It's true.
And you'll do it again.
And I will
It's
do it
true.
again.
Throwback to like the end of the last of boot campaign that I played in, and he gave me advantage on a roll, and I rolled double nat ones.
Oh no. That's
And-
rough.
yeah. Anyway, but yes. So okay, 20 and 13. So you guys looking around. There are definitely a number of guards around there. You see a number of like royal military guards, kind of stationed around the manor. There's definitely a little guard outpost kind of in the front yard. There's there's like the iron gate, right? Then there's a path leading up to the door, and along that path is like this long, kind of lovely looking garden with all these hedges and fountains and whatnot. And there is a guard post here as well, just a small one, but there nonetheless. You also notice large shapes moving inside the manor. You kind of just seeing the shadows moving through glass windows and whatnot. Rosie, you know those to be the automatons
And
that
like,
you've seen before.
yeah.
Hmm?
Those have to be the automatons. They're big enough.
All right.
You do see. I will say you definitely notice that security is much tighter than it was last time you were here, Rosie.
Yeah, and it'll probably be even worse the day of the party.
Very likely. Looking around a bit more, you do see on the. So if you guys are looking at the mansion head on, basically to the left, which is where the cliff is overlooking the bay, there's like this large veranda, like a large little like extension of the yard, basically that kind of extends over the cliff. And you see there are people kind of setting up like a stage and some sort of decorations and stuff. Things that are gonna be waterproof at this point, obviously. But it seems like this is where the main chunk of the party is gonna be. But yeah, anything in particular? Anything else you? Those are some good rolls. Anything else you want?
Anywhere that looks like they might be storing, like someone storing someone sounds weird.
No,
But-
I get what you're. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Holding
Like an area that looks like a
hostages.
dungeon or something
Yeah.
like that.
I will. Okay, before I do that, I will. You said something else that I forgot about entrances and whatnot. Yeah, you do see the front door. You see a couple of large windows, kind of all around the front floor of the front bit of the house, and you do see kind of off to the side a larger building that's sort of connected to the house, like via breezeway. Which Rosie, you know, that's the skylight that you had scouted out earlier over the large storage room.
I'm gonna point that out. That's the skylight that I was talking about. The one that we'll use the grapple ropes to get down.
All right.
Benji, you're looking at that, knowing it's a storage room. There's no windows on the storeroom, obviously, except for like those kind of slanted windows that sometimes a lot of department stores have up like on the ceiling to let a little bit of light in.
Mm-hmm.
Like the skylights. I should just say that's easier to say. Yes, those. You also notice, kind of poking around, you do get a faint glimpse of like some of the structures built into the cliff face itself, which seems to indicate to you that some part of the structure is built like actually into the cliff, like under, like basically underground. And some of these things are used to kind of
the dungeon.
yeah. You have it. If you really feel adamant, you could get a pickaxe and get going. You have 2 days. You may be able to figure it out.
I do have a pickaxe.
The orc.
I mean, we don't even have to go anywhere. Just go to the thing. Just get started now.
Spend 2 hours or 2 days mining under an admiral's house.
Yeah. I mean, what a
becoming
way to
more
get
and more
into the
Looney
party.
Tunes.
It
And
is.
just mole mans his way into the party.
Yep. Sounds like a genius idea, honestly.
I mean, I don't know if that's gonna work out.
Probably not. Okay, can we see like Ferris or his dad?
Ooh, interesting.
Or the wife?
You
The
know,
wife's dead.
the wife.
Hi,
Is...
Mark!
Hello, Mark.
Hi, Mark. Oh my God, Mark! Hi.
And thank you. That was a really great plan.
And you missed it. You missed me being sad.
You missed
It's
the
true.
trauma.
Dude, it was so good. Oh.
Now
That
you're
was
the
a good
only one
moment.
who doesn't know why Benji's sad.
Fucking fool, you idiot, you loser.
Wow. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Damn.
You'll find out later. You have to take notes, idiot.
I had enough trauma from the blood. Yeah.
Understandable.
There was
Okay.
some. I liked the RP earlier. That was nice. This was fun.
It was
Also,
very nice.
also, Mark, I forgot
Yeah.
to get the chat thing on stream. I'll probably remember to do it before next session. I apologize.
Chat thing?
About like putting the chat actually on the screen.
Mm.
Something you do for streams.
Oh.
Anyway, so okay, are the Thatches? So yes, the Thatch wife is dead. She died short. You guys had this conversation
That's
last session.
right.
I think she died shortly after Ferris was
Yeah.
born.
I
It's been a
forgot
minute.
about that.
Mhm.
Cool. Okay. So I don't see the ghost of her. Great. That's a plus. Love that.
We just watched the beginning of Hamlet, but the protagonist is much more annoying.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So
He really
what
is
about,
a ham.
So what about Ferris or his dad?
We'll go ahead and honor this 20. We'll say this is the last bit you get from the 20 before I ask you guys to roll
Sick.
again.
Cool. No worries, because I haven't asked the question until this one.
Fair
Please
enough.
ask the question. I asked the question.
Gotcha. Understood. Okay, that's fair then. Yeah. Okay. We'll say you see. I guess I'll say you don't see any sign of Ferris. You don't get the sense he's gonna be coming out anytime soon because partially because it's raining. Hasn't been explicitly talked about, but I assume there was some conversation, probably with Kestrel, about like maybe keeping an eye on Ferris as well. He has not seen Ferris ever since that day. You're in the sense that Ferris has basically locked himself in the house, probably because you can assume, oh, I just pissed off the Thieves Guild. I probably need to be careful.
Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks.
Probably realized what he did and was like,
Yeah, taking a Thieves Guild member hostage. Not a great idea, especially
Marry
knowing
my friend,
me.
how dare he.
Yeah.
I will say though, you do see there is like a flag that hangs above the door. I should say a flagpole that kind of hangs like at an angle above the main door. Its flag is currently not flying. Which, you know, this is sort of like a weird Nordrani tradition that for it's all they say it's like for all sailors and stuff, but realistically the only ones that it's more of an ancient tradition that really only the royal sailors like admiralty etc practice nowadays because they're the ones that really care about that sort of thing. If the flag is down, that means it's sort of like this prayer of safety or protection, like a little ritual of like not even like a ritual, just like a sign of, oh, we're sending our hearts and our love with you for safety on your voyage. Basically, you get the sense Admiral Thatch is not home.
Interesting. Maybe he hasn't docked yet?
I mean, party's in 2 days. He'd probably show up tomorrow, if nothing else. That is strange, though. Would have assumed he'd be here by now.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, especially this close to the party.
Puka, can you roll a perception check for me?
Sure.
Okay. So Puka, you kind of find yourself slinking along the darkened shadows of the Noble District, and as you approach the sort of the vague general direction of where you were told Thatch Manor was, you see two shapes hiding out on top of a house across the street from Thatch Manor.
Okay, cool. I mean, it's it's Rosie and Benji, right?
You can probably assume that's who it is.
I figured as much.
You're seeing
Alright, cool, yeah,
suspicious
make my-
figures at the place that you were told to go be a suspicious figure at.
True.
One can extrapolate.
Eating that guy really derailed my thoughts. I'll make my way up.
Why don't you make a stealth check for me too?
Oh boy.
Just to be
You know how
fair.
these go. Not the worst.
Good enough.
That's one worse than mine.
Hell yeah.
So as you guys are discussing, shouldn't Admiral Thatch be here by now? You hear just a very soft thud. It probably wouldn't even hear. Actually, more of a splash. You probably wouldn't even hear it if it wasn't for the rain. You turn around and you see Puka standing there in the shadows.
Well, there
Yeah.
you are.
Hey guys.
You made it.
Yeah.
So, did you work another shift for Nathaniel again?
Yeah, more or less.
Dude, what was up with your meeting?
Sorry about that. What was up with my meeting?
Yeah, what's up with your
not
meeting?
much.
Pause. Can I have
He was most-
Can I have Rosie and Benji both roll a perception check real quick?
Hell yeah.
I didn't even get a lie yet. It might have been a good lie.
Well,
I said perception, not insight. Damn. Okay. Okay.
I'm so tragic.
Okay. Continue.
I am so tragic.
Continue. It's dark, man. It's dark.
Oh, I still never washed myself off.
I have dark vision.
so
yeah,
do I.
well, you still rolled a 4. And you rolled an 11.
I'm just slightly far back. Like I'm
It's
2
raining
houses over
still.
talking to you guys. I'm like, hey, Rosie, Benji.
Mhm.
While you're trying to be quiet. Sage whisper.
Yeah. Anyway.
The meeting wasn't over much. I'm sure you guys heard of how I killed that guy in his office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was saying if he wanted me to, continue working for him, I needed to try not to destroy as much merchandise or kill as many customers.
I mean, that makes sense.
I feel like that's a pretty reasonable request. Yeah.
Yeah.
I, yeah, I mean,
Don't destroy his property and don't kill his clients. It makes sense. That tracks.
that makes sense. They were all accidents. Anyone could have done it.
You shot a man.
What did we find out about the house?
God
Well,
bless.
Be quiet, Rosie. What kind of yourself?
Well, we got these skylights here. I think that's what they're keeping. Well, you see how it kind of goes into the cliffs over there.
Yeah.
There's just a seagull in the house next over. That's just like.
Actually, wait, no, I
or
don't see
something.
that. Unfortunately, I forgot I don't have dark vision.
I'm trying- Oh, Well,
I
there's
said
a-
I do.
there's a part of the house kind of goes into the cliffs over there, and I think that it probably leads down. That most likely is where Rain is.
All right.
That seagull's now choking on the French fry.
Oh my! Yeah, he's very good.
Seagull is not joking on the fridge. That's what happens when you give birds bread. You know it's not healthy
Yeah.
for them. It doesn't help
They
with their
shouldn't, they
digestion.
shouldn't be eating that.
Oh, they should be giving them peas or something.
They develop an impressive cough when they don't want to talk about something like they're allergic.
It's true.
It's true, Flint. It's so true.
The best part was I actually had to cough. It-
It was diegetic.
That's amazing. I'm so proud. God. Also, haven't seen Ferris, and the Admiral's not even home yet.
Yeah, see, the flag's still down.
Strange.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Because
suppose
the
it could
party's
just be
in like
coming
2
later.
days.
That's true, but he's the
I
admiral.
mean, well, yes, he's the Admiral, but also isn't he kind of like, shouldn't he be here, like, helping organize the thing and set it up, right?
I mean, that assumes he likes his son, so I don't really know.
I guess so.
Quite an assumption.
I guess he could just be literally dropping
You might not be
by.
the only person who does not fuck with Ferris.
Yeah.
I mean, Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, that assumption on the one
recommend.
hand, though, is not what I believe. It's just a guess.
But yeah, he might just not be in yet. Either way.
Also, we have our entrances there, and there, and the automatons you can see wandering around.
Rosie, I can't
Yeah.
see
There
in
are
the dark.
lights. There are lights here.
Well, shouldn't there be the automatons are in the house, which has lights, so you could like probably see that at
It's
least,
like it's
right?
like you're seeing like the silhouettes of them walking by the windows and whatnot.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair.
There we go.
Yeah, well, you guys did a pretty good job. Could I spy my eye and see if there's anything I might notice as well?
Sure, make an
You
investigation
got a
check.
pretty good investigation, right?
Well, yeah, we'll say get an advantage investigation. Why not?
Hell yeah.
No.
You got rain in your eyes.
Oh no.
Ow.
Well, no, we don't. We don't know where she is.
you.
Oh,
We're looking for her.
We
I
just
wish we
got
had
Mickey
her in
back.
our
Don't break
eyes.
her again.
You can't rate it. I don't like that sentence, especially when you indicate that it's a person. It's
We don't
gross
know
no
where
matter
she
who
is.
it
Her name
is.
is Rain.
You got
We're
Ferris
looking
in your
for some.
eyes.
We're looking for somebody named Rain, and it's raining. It's not my fault.
Oh god.
Beats, you're too good at this. It's not fair.
Like, I'll be here all week.
Oh my god.
Here's my business card.
Thank you, thank you.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Anyway, moving on. Back to
Moving on.
D&D.
Back in the game.
Mm-hmm. We're gaming.
We're gaming.
We are.
We're gaming.
Yeah. Anything else you guys
There's
want?
nothing new.
Anything else you guys want to do up on the roof?
This isn't necessarily something that has to happen on the roof, but it is something that I want to do.
Okay. You tell me if you guys want to move locations. You guys want to do here. It's up to you.
We think we've seen everything we can?
Probably, unless we
Well, about as much as
relocate
we
or
can
get
from here.
closer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we
not
might be
all
able to
the
get closer if the Admiral's gone, but also the security looks pretty thick tonight. But
Is it-
it's gonna be worse tomorrow and even worse the next day.
I
Do you think
mean,
it'd be better
we
if
could
we
try
got
to get a
closer?
bit closer. I could maybe turn into one of the guards and go in through another entrance.
One of the robots? Can you do that?
Oh, is there no regular guards? My bad.
There are regular guards. There are regular
Okay,
guards.
yeah.
I mean, I
No,
don't
it's one
want
of
a
the-
whole.
Fleshy
Specific-
ones.
Do you think?
I don't want a repeat of the Ballsine situation.
I've
That's
learned
fair.
from my mistakes, Benji.
I
Does there
would rather
seem to
not
be
chance
like
it, if I'm gonna be
maybe
honest.
is there maybe like an outside entrance like leading to the dungeon possibly?
Actually, there is something from up here. I don't know how easily this would be seen.
Okay.
Is there any sort of frost or ice in an area?
Interesting.
Hmm.
That's a very interesting question, and I actually really like that. So I'm not going to make you roll for it.
Ooh.
No, there is not.
Yeah.
Ah,
And I will say that because you saw the aftermath of Rosie's apartment, you saw what happened when Rain fought back,
Mm-hmm.
and you're looking closely for that, and you don't see it. Whatever that may mean to you.
No signs of Rain struggling out here, so either they somehow knocked her out or she's further in.
Hmm.
I mean, they'd probably have her Locked up as deep as they could, I'd imagine.
Yeah, most likely.
So then we're gonna have to find a way to get in there.
Yeah.
Or
But
I
at
think
least we
I'm gonna
know
have to
the
find a
kind
way
of
to get in there.
direction. Do you think you could get in, not today, obviously, but do you think we could get in from the skylight and then get into the back part to get to the dungeon? Because surely it's going to be probably near, it's not going to be near any external walls. It's going to be very internal, probably pretty deep in the dungeon.
Mhm. Maybe. Does the storage room look like it's heavily guarded, or is it just like the perimeter of the manor?
So you can't really see into the storage room from here is the only thing. You're basically just seeing.
Well,
what
I mean from the outside.
It's still part of like the. It's not. It's like a little bit disconnected, but it's still part of like the same like complex. If that makes any sense. So it does seem like it's still under the same like heavy guard as the house.
Okay.
Mm.
Does the patrol routes look like they go to that area
They do.
often? Okay, cool.
About as often as the rest of the house.
All right.
How often is the route changed and swapped?
Imagine I give a very detailed and intricate answer because I don't know how guard shifts work in real life.
Fabulous.
Enough that
That makes
if you were to spend time studying them, you could probably do something with that information. I'm gonna ask you to imagine that I said something really cool. I rolled a nat 20, so you have to.
I fully believe you.
Nice. It's true.
I
do
can envision
too.
it, yeah.
So what are you
I can
asking?
see it. I hear it.
What are you asking?
Can I
Yeah.
study the? Can we study the guard patterns so we all
Yeah.
know the guard patterns so we can use that later?
Sure. Everyone who wants to make an investigation check.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, hell yeah.
No advantage time, just flat roll.
I love investigation.
Okay. Okay.
I love
Fun.
being a turtle.
Binge.
Whoa.
Yeah!
Whoa.
We're high rollers here.
Yikes.
I think that's fair.
You know what? Rosie's
I
memory is
think
not great.
I think that's fair.
It was
These
a
guys
good
are
shot. It
even
was
more
a good-
out of the light, so I can see even less now.
It was a good
Let's
ask.
not lie. Rosie probably also has ADHD and memory problems. So,
Yeah.
that information's gone. It wasn't saved in the folders in the file.
Didn't make it to the Mind Palace.
It didn't make it to the Mind Palace.
We at least
Oh.
know that they are patrolling, and it is a heavy patrol.
Mm.
And
That's
you,
true.
Rosie, were invited, so they're not really going to think twice about you going.
And I got permission to go in as Lord Bastrop, so
That
I shouldn't be thinking too
being
much about
Oh,
me.
you did?
Yeah.
Did you tell
That
us
being
that?
said,
Oh, well,
there-
I am now, if nothing else.
If you didn't, if you did, I'm sorry. A lot has been going on in my head.
Oh, I don't blame you, Benji. I don't even think I told you, so.
Yes,
when
Mickey.
did
my
this
mind.
happen?
Huh?
When did this happen?
When did what happen?
When did you like have contact and get permission to go as Lord Bastrop?
It was when we went to the bar.
He was at the bar?
Yeah,
And
he
you didn't
was...
tell us at the bar?
No, I don't think so.
Well, he was. Rosa, you and him were drunk as hell. I don't think you.
Oh, valid. Even if you did, I might not have remembered.
Yeah.
I don't even remember if I
Yeah.
did tell y'all or not.
I
to
don't
be
think
honest.
you did.
I don't think you did.
I don't think I did either, and I'm starting to think that it might be because Lord Bastrop maybe told me not to.
Maybe.
I don't think he did.
he said anything.
I
I
don't
about
think
it.
don't
so.
think he did,
I
but
think
I
he
can't
just didn't
imagine
say
why he
anything.
wouldn't have said anything.
I think he just forgot. Well, I think it's
Yeah, I
literally
think
you were
just
drunk.
forgot. Yeah. And there was no moment to do it.
And
Mhm.
and according to you, Lord Bastrop looked incredibly hot in that moment.
It's true.
Hey. You were looking at Lord Bastrop like Rosie was looking at Benjamin when he took his shirt off.
It's true.
You guys are adults, man. I don't know.
There's two ships.
The
sailing
audible.
tonight, baby.
It was the audible gulp that happened when I said I lift my shirt.
I like how we circled back to
It was
this.
me going. Veggie like lifts his shirt up, and me just hearing you go. Huh?
I love that we're like we are yo-yoing. Like every time we get a little bit farther from that, then we just go back to that.
It's
It was
iconic,
important.
you know?
It was a big moment.
It's iconic.
It
It
is.
is.
I just know Mickey's jaw hit the floor and her tongue rolled out as well.
Ooh,
Just
good.
an unironic Aruga.
My jaw was definitely open. My tongue was not out, but it was like a oh my god. Yeah.
It was just funny
Oh,
because he was literally like, I slightly lift my shirt, and you're like,
That's all you need. It's a sliver with the scars, man.
We just hear in the distance, Rosie go, "Gorsh."
What it felt like. Anyways,
Where were we?
We're talking about how hot Bastrop looked on that night. I mean, about
You're talking
when
about how
Bastrop
you got
got
permission to
promoted.
go as Bastrop to the
how you got
party.
permission to go as Bastrop?
Yeah.
And then I was gonna ask something. I don't remember what it was now.
Understandable.
So
I don't remember now.
I guess then that solves both of y'all getting in, but I still have to figure out my way because
I mean, do we know of any other guests that are coming? Maybe we could.
Oh, I remembered. So guests aren't once the party starts. Well, even now, if we even manage to get in there, when I was posing as an employee, anyway, once the party starts, the guests aren't allowed to go past a certain point. So I'm sure the guards will either escort us out, or once we don't go, they'll probably forcibly remove us. And then when that doesn't happen, probably try to eliminate said problem, you know?
Yeah.
So it will be a little bit tricky to move around even as a guest in there.
So then are we thinking it'd be better for me to not be a guest?
I would say so, because we already have two guests, and it would be nice to have someone basically go in a back door, and we'll have our psychic link up, but then we'll be able to communicate, and you'd be able to possibly find another route, and possibly find Rain before anything kicks off.
I will say, I'll throw you guys this little bone if this is something you're interested, because you were asking about like guests earlier. Y'all did note the guardhouse. The guards likely have a guest list,
That makes sense, yeah.
or at the very least an invite list. Like people were invited, but not necessarily like who all RSVP'd
Yeah,
and
yeah,
whatnot.
Yeah. We could potentially go check on the guest list and copy down the registry.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'd be able to get up there, but I trust you can, Rosie.
Yeah. I'll go see if I can get in there and copy down the guest list.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Where is it again? The guard place?
Yes, would likely be in the. Yes.
No. Where like is the guard?
Oh, it's like in the little yard entrance situation to the manor.
Okay, so it's like sort of just in front of it, so to speak.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, is that what you want to try to do?
I
Want like a
think
distraction,
so.
Rosie, or
Maybe that would be possibly good.
Try not to distract him too
'Cause
early,
I
like,
Don't
rush me,
have
'cause I don't want us to-
I don't have any psionic die left. So whatever I roll is what I roll.
Fair enough.
I am back to being a peasant again.
You act like you don't have +9 dexterity or whatever it is. Not
I
dexterity.
mean, yeah. But still.
You know, that's fair, but still.
Exactly. I probably don't need the distraction.
Alright.
I probably should be good. Keep it sight. I will be back. If you see anything, give me a shout through the psycho link.
All right. Be safe. All right.
Will do.
I don't think it's what
Can
you said,
they-
but like there's like some weird like either it is what you said or Discord just picked it up weirdly. But I heard Psycho Link, and I actually really like that as a name for it.
No, I say psychic.
I figured you said psychic,
fair.
but it came across as psycho, and I think
Psycho Link does sound rad.
Psycho Link is kind of rad. It
Psycho
sounds
Link.
very cyberpunk.
it sounds very cyberpunk.
It does sound very
I'll patch you in through the Psycho Link.
The
Psycho
Psycho
Link. That's Cybo Link.
Anyway,
The Psycho
Cybo.
yeah. What you doing?
So can I use can Benji and Puka like keep me informed of like the guards' positions and stuff? Well,
Yeah.
Benji.
I
Can
can certainly
Benji
try.
can
Hey,
Benji
You're just facing the wrong way.
I mean, I can certainly.
Don't worry,
try.
Rosie. I got my eyes peeled.
So
looking at the
then
mountain.
like maybe I'll be able to like stay out of sight even easier and
Sure.
like wiggle my way in there and then get in there and out without like anyone even being near.
I just realized it's like one of those stealth games where like you have to like click a button to tell the person like you're looking over a camera like okay go now the guard's looking away. Then-
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing.
I fucking hate those missions. Anyway,
Those missions do suck.
they really
They do.
But hey, D&D maybe it'll be better. Let's find out. Cool. What's it?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
I'd say that's easily something y'all could probably do.
Sick. Okay, so stealth.
Yeah.
What we do?
Let's. Are you ready to start? Are we going?
I say yes, right? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Go.
So here are your
We go?
options. You have the
Yeah.
front gates that like leads into the sort of garden area, which will lead you directly to the guardhouse. It'll be the quickest path of least resistance. Or you could try to hop the fence somewhere out in the dark, which will probably be easier to avoid stealth, but it will mean you have longer to go. Or some third option that you pull out of your ass. What are you thinking? I'm always a fan of ass bowls, you know this.
I mean, technically speaking, it would be. I could hop the fence like right next to the guard post, couldn't I? How close is the guard post to the fence?
It's pretty close to it. But it still matters. That's where most of the guards are, and that's also where most of the light is. You know what I'm getting at.
Valid.
Basically, it's going to be a higher DC to do that.
The cardboard
No,
box.
I'm gonna go through the front.
Okay. Just the front gate?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna scale the gate, or maybe scale the fence next to the gate, wherever there's dark and coverage.
Okay. I'm going to say that's going to put you a little bit away from the guardhouse, but that will be an easier check to make.
Cool.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of scurry back down the rain pipe, across the street, hood up under the cover of darkness and rain, basically moving through bushes between flashes of lightning. Yeah. You hide there, and if we have Benji and Puka on Overwatch, if you guys want to give a quick little perception check.
Ooh!
Nat 20!
Puka! Ooh, Benji!
I see it all. I was just facing the wrong direction.
There you go.
You just gotta open your mind's eye.
Yeah,
Can't
okay.
believe.
Rosie, I'm gonna ask you to, since you're gonna scale the fence, to make an acrobatics and a stealth check. Because of those two very good rolls, both of those may be made with advantage.
Hell yeah! Acrobatics!
Okay.
Stealth. Ooh, ow.
It's not bad. That's not bad.
14
Ooh,
sounds-
Yeah.
5 and 3. Good lord. I love when you have bad luck as a rogue, but you are simply playing a rogue, so it doesn't matter.
It's true.
So it just doesn't. You're just not allowed.
Literally, at a certain point, you
Thank
literally just
God.
get to say you cannot roll below a 10, which is so funny. Anyway,
Mhm.
yeah, so you kind of have two boys whispering over the psycho link. Fuck you, that's what I'm going to call it now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
And
It's rad. I don't
you
blame you.
I'm okay with that.
and you kind of see like the wrought iron fence. It's soaked in the rain. You can't get a good grip on it, so you have some kind of implement used to, or like some sort of towel or some situation you can use to counteract this. It's just get a grip on the fence and like, oh, yeah.
I mean, I've got probably the grappling hook I could use to like
True.
help myself scale on over the thing.
That's probably my,
You
yeah.
have a
Just
grappling hook.
just toss it up. It's not a super high fence. Just basically get levered on the fence and just do a very casual flip over it. No one saw it, but it was sick as
Yeah.
fuck.
It's true.
Crouch down and army roll into a nearby bush. You are inside.
Nice.
And just as you get your foot and your tail into the bush, you hear footsteps as guards walk by. You are unseen.
Yay. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Benji and Puka, you guys just watch Rosie just fucking vanish into the night.
Oh shit! There she goes.
She's really good.
She's
at
at it again.
She
Remember that
is
time
really
we were
good.
looking for when we were kids, and she just fully disappeared.
Yeah, I do.
So funny,
Oh.
just posting this from last session where Benji was talking about how he literally has blind.
I know, right?
Yeah, but that was she was hiding 11 feet away from me, so I couldn't see.
The idea of a rogue with a +9 stealth hiding from a dude that just sees everything within 10 feet of him is very much like what is a god to a non-believer to me.
Yeah,
That's
I was
so
very
valid.
deliberate when we were looking for her. I was very deliberately. Am I within 10 feet of her? And she was like, no.
Rosie will now only hide 10.5 feet away from Benji at all times.
It's true.
You gotta hide 11
She's
feet away
always
from me, man. I don't
11
know.
feet.
You gotta
Yeah,
be
It's,
11
it's
feet
just
away.
a safety precaution.
That's what she took her expertise
Yep.
in, is being able to measure 11 feet.
Being
in any
able to measure
direction, anytime.
exactly 11 feet.
It's true.
So that's what her experience in the
Hells yeah.
in the House of Reason has given her.
Yep. It's true. I needed that. It was important. If I ever played hide and seek with Benji again, I needed to be able to measure 11 feet. Exactly.
It's
So,
vital to play.
Rosie,
with
you
hide-
are within the yard of Thatch Manor. You're hiding in a bush. You see the guard post is a short sprint away from you. You could. It's just you've done harder runs than this before with rain. And you're close enough. You can kind of hear the guards talking about just like one's like, "It's close out here in the fucking rain." The other one's like, "Yeah, I know. Wife even put on a nice bowl of soup tonight. This sucks." He's like, "What are you complaining about? You're actually in the post. You're not getting wet right now." It's like, "Yeah, but I'm having to listen to you complain the whole time, ain't it?"
That's fucking annoying, isn't it?
You see, there is the main door that the one guard is kind of stationed in, just kind of keeping an eye on the other guards. There's a little situation going on, and a small window on the other side of it, kind of facing the bush that you're hiding in. But yeah, there are currently two guards just kind of shooting the shit in the rain by where you need to be. What's your plan?
I have a weird question.
I have a weird answer.
If I have my psychic link up with the guys, can I basically like tune my frequency so they can hear conversations that I can?
Huh.
Like if I like open my psychic link and then like if I'm hearing their conversation, it's fed through the psychic link so they can hear it too.
I'm gonna say that that's a very specific thing that I think is very fucking cool.
Because I don't know how often it's going to come up, but also
Yeah.
if there's, like, information or people talking and stuff,
Yeah, you know
and
what?
I need, like, it would be kind of nice to be like, okay, so I'm opening it so you guys can hear, blah, 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 and then they can get their feedback, and I can, so I don't have to relay everything.
Yeah, fuck it, sure, yeah, we can do that. That's fine. That's cool. I like that. I was thinking about like what role
Um,
this be is like. What's the point of a role? It's like, okay, cool, you fucking fail, GG. So
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a translation thing, I guess, kind of.
I like that. I like that a lot. I got it. I gotcha. Cool. That is allowed. So you guys kind of hear like the static of like a radio tuning as you start hearing like the jumbled sound of the guard speech, kind of like the sound like coming through an old like a ham radio basically.
Nice.
And Puka gets trauma hearing the word ham.
Not
That's
trauma.
hungry
My
here in the
mouth
world, huh?
salivates.
Oh no.
I crave the flesh of war men. Anyway, yeah, you guys just hear the guards just chit chatting. Nothing really
And
of
then-
note. Just yeah.
Through the psychic link, I'll say there's a couple guards in my way. One of them's posted outside, one of them's posted inside.
Yes.
Is there maybe a way that we can draw out the one that's posted outside to draw the one inside out to like maybe do you guys have some sort of like light source or something that you could maybe flash and get his attention?
Me and Benji?
Yeah.
I have
do
a
you-
lantern, yeah.
Do you want me? I can. we
But then
yeah,
like
let's do that.
get out of there after that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Maybe
we're gonna
like...
wait. We're gonna wait around.
Yeah. But maybe if you can draw them out, that I can get in the building, copy down the names, or just take the registry.
Sure, yeah. I don't see why not.
I just.
Should I
could just
take the
launch a
registry?
pebble like a bullet.
I could shoot at them at that same point.
That's
I could
true.
just shoot them.
Open fire
I-
will indeed
could
get them out of
maybe-
there.
You could
Maybe
just
don't
shoot.
actually. Maybe don't actually like injure anybody, but just like get them out of the building if that could
Focus
be
fire
possible.
gun.
Focus fire.
Oh, you could just fire a gun up in the air. It would get their attention.
I got it, guys.
What do you mean
I
you
trust
got
you.
it?
I'm gonna shoot a gun in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trust you.
From where you're at, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Right?
Okay. I just have to check, okay? There's been an incident repeatedly.
Hey, we don't know that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Rosie.
It's-
I'm in front of the guard station shooting at him, just like you said.
They asked me to.
So anyway, I started blasting.
I
Blast.
thought this was the plan.
Okay.
You ready to run, Benji?
For sure, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah. I'll shoot the gun in the air.
I
I will shoot it twice just to make sure they know it's an actual gun and not just
Lightning.
not just like yeah.
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pop, pop. Yeah.
Lightning and thunder.
Yeah. You fire this gun off and you see all the guards immediately freeze and it's like, and the one in the one that's kind of outside the guard post is like, gun violence in a nice neighborhood. This can't go. This can't be so. And you, s-
Wow.
and you see.
That's real.
Damn.
What does he
Also,
what does he need that little bit of social commentary?
I will be
Oh,
changing
damn.
forms, by the way.
Okay.
I am now Cletus.
Oh my god.
He's been in my mind since
I
we
thought
brought
you
him
couldn't
up.
do it.
Oh my god.
Well, he's kind of my
Cletus has been in
go-to
your
now
mind.
for I'm becoming a criminal. I gotta get out of here.
So,
Yeah,
so you fire this gun twice, boom, boom, and you see one guard says this like, with one hand he pulls a whistle to his lips and blows. The other he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a strange ball and lobs it in the direction of the gunshot. What are you guys doing?
I imagine
God.
we're gotta be
Running.
decently far, right? How
We're
fucking
running.
good is his?
Are you
Also, yeah,
running as soon as you fire it?
We're
pretty much. Like I would fire it and then immediately take off with Benji.
So you guys were still on the roof, right?
yeah.
I mean, yeah, he must have thrown it quickly though. Which
So
could have.
I'm at okay. Where are you guys going from here? Are you like gonna Spider-Man across the rooftops? Are you like jumping onto the ground? Like what? I just want to have an idea of what you guys are planning.
Escape route.
I was thinking of going pretty much just the opposite, like turning around and running that way,
Okay.
across the rooftops if they were available.
Cross the rooftops? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would like both of y'all to make an acrobatics check for me.
You got it.
I hope your acrobatics are good.
Okay.
It's
Mine aren't.
okay.
Puka's are. Mine aren't.
You're gonna roll
Okay.
higher though. Just watch,
11.
just watch.
Yeah.
I
look at
told
Benji
you. I
go.
told you.
So you watch, Rosie. You kind of watch from your vantage point as you see two shadows leap across the roof. You see there's like this flash of lightning as you see Benji is like his cape billowing behind him as he leaps across with perfect form over the building.
I am Batman.
And immediately there's a second flash of lightning as you see Puka trip over the ledge and fall. So we established that was about 3 floors up. So Puka, you take 15 damage from falling on your
Oh my
ass.
Next fall
god.
damage. Holy shit.
Oh, wait,
Whoa.
are you immune to fall damage yet as a monk?
I
No.
don't believe I am. I don't think I
Okay.
have slow fall yet.
We're
Okay,
only
cool.
level 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get slow fall until level 4.
Damn.
Okay, we're level
Damn.
3 right now, right? No, wait, level 4.
We're
I
level
think
No,
I
we're
was
4.
Oh shit, never mind.
Do you?
Yeah,
So
I'm fine.
you should.
Where is it?
You should be good.
I should be good. I don't remember it being in my
In
features. Though.
theory.
You're chilling.
Excuse me. I'm too chill.
better.
My
Let
bad.
me hold on.
Can't
that-
believe.
I don't want to slow down this rule thing too much, but I think this is only fair if I can determine whether or not you get to.
I think it's
Yeah.
fair. It's like half my health.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a lot.
We
It's
still
a
have
big
we have
enough
the
ass
same
to be like,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
go.
goblin
Uh,
fight. So
level
I'm
4.
still-
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So you.
Oh, but I took a
fucking-
long rest when eating
you-
Hamilton.
So you fumble it, but you sort of roll out of the way and like land on your shoulder and roll. It's a very bad fall that you turn into a very graceful landing, but you are now on the ground. As you see the orb that the guard threw kind of explodes in this bright orange light, you see it's a flare. And suddenly,
okay.
and suddenly you are all bathed in this like warm orange glow as all these
Oh,
guards are
no.
running out of the fence, like saying, "There they are! Get it!" Benji,
Baby!
Benji, you're probably a couple of rooftops away before you notice that Puka's not with you.
No.
Oh,
Go
shit.
No point in
on.
coming back at this point. I'm taking off in a new direction.
Over the psychic link, the psycho link, I'm just gonna go. Puka, you alright? Where you at?
I'm running somewhere.
Oh, well, try to meet me in this alley here. No, like, tell them a building to meet me around.
Yeah, sure.
Be
Alright.
safe, guys.
I am gonna have to go a very long way
I mean,
around.
good job though. You got them all out of the building.
You see,
Nope.
you see one of the
No,
guards
yeah.
says, "There's a small viral crater. Go get him!" And you see they're now chasing this like redneck sprite down the streets of the Noble district.
This is racist. They never seen a hillbilly in town before.
Rosie, as you
Damn.
not in this part of town, Rosie, as you see the guards are emptied out, you kind of maybe start making your way towards the guard post, or you hear boom, boom. You turn and you see the doors open, and one of the massive automatons sprints out of the house, pulling a sword bigger than it is off of its back, scraping along the ground, sending sparks flying as it runs in your direction. Doesn't look like it's running at you, but it's running in your direction.
My direction?
Just like it's like towards the gate, kind of near where you're hiding.
Okay, okay.
It's not
I'm just
running
gonna-
at you. It's not running at you.
Yeah. I'm just going to like very, very like I'm pretty close to where it's gonna run by, right?
Yes.
Because I don't want to be within like a certain range of it, because maybe it might sense me if I'm closer.
You can certainly wait for it to go by. That's certainly an option. Unless there's something else you want to do.
No, I'm gonna hunker down and make sure that I'm not seen.
Okay. Make a stealth check. I'll say, as funny as it failed to roll, you absolutely have advantage on this roll because they have pulled all the guards, most of the guards, I should say, away. Yeah. Okay, you're fine.
Nice.
Yeah, you kind of wait till the automaton kind of thunders past you. Puka, you look up and you see like a 15-foot tall iron machine running you down in the streets right
Oh
now.
my
Oh,
god. Okay, maybe the
Run.
gun was not the move. Maybe the lantern was the move.
Try and
It's
slip
no time
away.
for reflection. It's time for action. Okay.
Try and
Oh
slip
my
away and turn
God.
into something else.
I
That was my plan. Unfortunately, they are right behind me. At the
We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a second. Rosie, you rolled 26 in your stealth. Easy enough.
Yeah.
You tell me what happens.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna question. You tell me what happens.
Cool. I'm just gonna fade from bush to bush, just sneaking through the shadows and get to the guard post.
Yeah, easy enough. There's no one in there.
Just into the door I go. And I'll find the guest registry.
Okay, fair enough.
And I feel like I have time to like quickly
Absolutely.
copy
You
down
do.
the names.
100%.
So I'll just copy down the names so I could leave their guest registry, which is less suspicious than taking it.
Fair. Okay. Here, I will go ahead and tell you what names you see. The first name.
You also type them.
Yes,
too,
I'm going to.
Thank you.
The first name at the very top of the list.
Me. Wow. What? Ew.
You do notice Rosie Thatch. Thatch is written in a clearly different handwriting than the rest of the list.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew. Gross. Oh. Gross. On my copy, I'm gonna cross out Thatch, but like not like
Rosie.
great.
I like the.
No, I'm going to copy down because I want it like word for word.
Okay, that's fair.
I want it like a copy of the registry. I'm going to even try to like mimic the handwriting and stuff so like we can see the differential for the different writings if there's any additions that are made. I'm going to do a like copy by copy kind of thing.
Fair enough.
But then I'm going to do like a tiny line through Thatch on like next to my name just because I don't want it there.
And that's just it's disgusting.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
gross, yeah.
like that makes my skin crawl.
It made my skin
Ugh.
crawl already.
I know, right?
I love
Okay,
how-
so
I-
Rosie,
I shouldn't say this, but I
Thatch.
love how uncomfortable I'm able to make Mickey with Varys. It's so much fun.
I know.
Also, to be clear, just like Benji requested the trauma, she requested this. Not
It's
this
true, I
specifically,
did.
but this general idea.
So what do I
I
need to
did.
request to complete the weird trifecta? We got
Cannibals,
trauma.
apparently.
We got,
I don't.
fucking-
You ate somebody. I think you're good, dog.
It's
know what,
true.
actually,
You're
yeah.
fine.
Moving
You're
on.
you're a
Turn the character
cannibal.
into a cannibal.
Moving
I think
on.
you figured it out.
Moving on. The next
Rosie Thatch.
name on the list is Princess Tessa Fairwind.
Okay, Tessa Fairwind. That's I'm gonna message to the guys. The princess's name, the silver fox, Tessa Fairwind.
Okay.
All right. She's not going, but that's good to know.
No, she's definitely not going.
The next name, Bastrop Lord of Eyes.
Why the fuck is his name Lord of Eyes?
That's
why
his
not?
title.
That's creepy. Continue.
He's a creepy guy.
Yes, he does.
I
He's a
guess.
fucking guy.
The next name on the list is High Cardinal Alexei Rouge.
High Cardinal Alexei Rouge.
Followed by High Admiral Derek Saltborn,
High Admiral Derek Saltborn.
which you would know is basically the one person in the military that outranks Admiral Thatch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's a military affair.
Yeah.
And there are a ton of names on the list, but I'm only naming the ones that will possibly be relevant to y'all. The last name
Yeah,
on the
those
list.
are the important ones.
The last name on the list is Sergeant Arundel.
Okay.
Going? Oh, all right.
Apparently,
Well, I didn't-
Sergeant Arundel's on the list.
Sergeant.
Doesn't mean he'll be there though.
What do you mean?
I'm so shitty with military ranks. Sergeant is a upgrade.
It's higher
right?
than captain, I think. Right?
Promotion.
Sergeant is lower than commander.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
commander. So I was thinking of his captain.
He was demoted. Okay.
Hmm.
Sergeant. He got demoted. Did he get
I guess
demoted from
so.
Me?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Right.
If we know that the princess isn't coming to the party, you could also use her as a disguise. And you could transform into her if like I'd stay as Bastrop for most of it, but if we need to lure anybody, I'm sure like she'd be a great option.
Hmm.
Cause
Something about that
like,
feels weird, but
I mean, yes, but also like,
Why does it feel weird?
I want to point out, you guys are having this
Something-
conversation where you're actively running and hiding guards.
Especially me.
in our brains.
yeah.
Yeah, but my brain's more like you know, that kind of shit.
Okay. So I copy down the
okay.
names, make sure that there's no trace of me being here,
Yeah,
and I
easy enough.
bounce.
Yeah, at this point, so many high stealth checks, a very good distraction. You get out of there like a shadow. Puka, make an athletics check for me.
Oh baby. Wait, hold on. Before I do that, no, I think that only applied to grappling. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you watch as these guards are running, and this one automaton thunders past them. It's holding like a massive fucking sword in one hand, and like in his right arm, its left arm raises. You see the hand pulls back into a cannon and shoots at you, and you see it's this massive like bola that flies at you, and it wraps around you, and you just like basically like backhand it off of you and take off into the shadows even farther. You are not captured by the automaton in this moment.
That's good. Okay, and I'm out of sight of them now, right?
No,
No, okay. I just didn't get captured. I'm just out.
correct.
Okay.
They are actively chasing you in this moment.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Let's ponder
Let's ponder.
and come up with some, you know, what do I got?
Yeah. Figure some way out.
Oh, I know my way out. All
Uh-huh.
right. The canter of endless water. It shoots a lot of water. That's kind of its thing.
It does do that. That is kind of
That's true.
that's kind of what it says on the tin.
If I'm,
It's
how
true.
far ahead would you say I am? Probably.
Losing ground fast. Well,
Okay,
no,
then
actually,
it's
no.
better to-
You're a monk. You're probably about even keel. Probably even keel.
Hell.
I mean, I'm pretty fast. Yeah.
You're losing the guards. The automaton is gaining on you.
I wanna turn down the straightest and longest alleyway I can find for the moment.
Okay.
And once I find it, I want to turn around, still running, obviously slower, and fire off the decanter of endless water.
Sure.
Specifically the
Oh.
geyser.
How many like human guards are there to the automaton?
I'd say about like 10 guards to the automaton.
So 10-1.
Yeah.
So you're saying all I need is 10 bullets.
More than enough to kill anything that moves.
We've got to
sorry.
stop making it with the Metal Gear references. It's becoming a problem.
can't.
Konami's gonna sue us.
I can't. It's right there. It's too easy.
I know. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna make one roll for this.
I think that's fair.
Lamau. Okay.
Oh.
So, Puka, you basically turn while you're running, like it's like basically Wild West gunslinger moment as the automaton turns down this alley. We are in a residential area, by the way. Like people are like lights are turning on as like people are like, what in blazes is going on out there? And
I hope no one comes outside right now.
Yeah, and you see one person opens the window, rises the automaton, like smashes through. Is like, oh good heavens!
Oh good heaven!
You turn around and you blast this thing of water. Collides straight with the automaton, like dead center in the chest. Pushes it. It doesn't knock it down, but definitely shoves it back several feet.
Down.
And you see a couple of guards like whoa, 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 psh, and are like kind of like trampled out of the way by this automaton being pushed back by this geyser of water. You have sown chaos in this tiny alley. Roll a stealth check and roll it with advantage because of that.
Ooh.
By the time the guards recover, you're gone.
Nice.
I will also have changed into, I guess Drango is the only human I can think of.
That's fair.
And he looks very
I was
proper
gonna say, yeah,
and
he looks like he belongs here,
fancy.
Looks like he makes sense.
Yeah, and I imagine, I don't know. Humans are usually like the most common race in most fantasy settings, so I probably look the least out of place.
Yeah,
as opposed to if I'm- I don't know.
you turn into Durango and kind of start walking casually through the night streets. You see a couple of guards kind of in a frantic start fanning out the city. You see one person like, my lord, you must get off the streets. It's not safe here right now.
Thank you. I'll go home immediately.
Yes, of course. Do you require an escort?
No, I live right around the block. Thank you, though. Continue the good work, soldier.
Well, thank you, sir. You see, he blushes a little bit.
Huh.
And-
My urge to make Durango start dating this guy is almost stronger than my
I know.
Just get on
They're
the phone.
so cute,
Just write, like, by the way, Durango, you're now fucking a random guard in the city.
right?
By the way, Durango, this
It's
is
like,
our
hey,
husband,
BTW, you have a boyfriend now.
Congratulations on coming out, Durango. I didn't know.
I'm not sure if you knew, but we knew. You're welcome.
Actually-
Just so you know, his brother's having a bar mitzvah next week, and you're expected to be there.
Yeah, you gotta be there. This feels like
gotta
bullying.
be there.
I promise you it's not. We need to get you away from gambling.
We gotta
It's
take
true. It's true.
It feels
You're
like
also
bullying, but,
you're
like, I
supposed to bring a
promise this is
dish
what
to
you're all
the event too.
What if you don't bring- don't
you
bring
said
Frito pie?
casserole or something.
Don't bring Frito pie. Everyone's bringing Frito pie. Bring something else.
Something Frito pie. Bring something.
I know we took place in Texas.
What the fuck do you think
That
Sweetwater
is
was,
down south,
motherfucker?
yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Anyway, but yeah, you guys are scattered to the wind, but you've gotten away scot-free.
Hell yeah.
it worked out pretty well considering I just
That
shot his
worked
gun off.
great.
That worked
You
really
did
well.
so good. Well done. A plus.
Like right
you
next to the guard
survived.
outpost. Why did we not
My
think about
God.
that slightly better, longer?
I mean,
Hey, it worked.
it did work.
I'd love
We're
to see
so
it.
smart sometimes, guys, but we're so dumb.
It was like such a good plan, and you were like, "All right, yeah, just fire a gun." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, that makes sense." I'm just standing on a rooftop, like 30 feet away, and I'm like, "Bam,
Yeah.
bam!"
To really make
Listen,
sure that
my first thought was the lantern and the light, and then you're like, "I have a gun." It's like,
Oh,
okay, sure, shoot
No,
the gun, I
to be
guess.
fair, to be fair on this one, it was my gun.
I heard Benji say, "Oh yeah, we'll just shoot the gun." I was like, "Yeah, that's a good idea."
That's a
The gun
good
was
idea.
my idea.
So far, shooting this gun has been nothing but good ideas.
I mean,
Bought me a gun. Second gunshot,
it's
killed a
truthfully,
guy.
it's worked out. It's worked out both
It's
times.
worked out so well for you.
This gun's
Oh my
useful.
god.
That gets it done.
This is a magic gun.
It's worked out 3 times.
I think it's
I
secretly
think it's worked out, like,
magic,
5
and
times
then
I've shot
there's
it.
there's some
It was the
hidden
time I
quality
killed
to
the first
it.
guy, the time I killed the goblin, the time I killed the second goblin, and then right now, which I fired it twice.
It's true.
Wild.
Alright.
It's gonna bond to you, and it's gonna like gain a consciousness of its own, and it's gonna become magical.
I like the idea it just becomes like a strange weapon in TF2. It just starts getting a kill count on it.
Yeah, dude, like
My
Luke
gun
is
starts
delving
magically-
into dark magic and cannibalism and shit. You think his
Yeah.
possessions aren't gonna start getting weirdly
I mean,
corrupted?
Cole,
and
we
so-
should
there's
allow
some,
it.
like-
I like the idea. We should bond my gun to my arm so my right hand is permanently a gun.
I actually kind of do. As stupid as I kind of love that
Kinda
idea.
fuck
The
with
idea
that.
of like,
I
kinda
kind
fuck
of
with
want that.
there's
It's
something
so cool.
so dark fancy about like a gun you acquired it for ill-gotten, a weapon you acquired through ill-gotten means by taking the life of its previous owner with the same weapon now becomes bonded to you through dark magic. There's something mental as fuck about that.
Exactly. And then shortly thereafter, he ate his first human.
Yeah.
Wait, and
Do
the
we think
gun
that's-
was on
do we-
his
do we think-
on his person.
Alright, you know
When
what?
you guys
you
say
think
what
that
I
this
get
belongs
up
to this
to
gun, or-
in quick succession, it does sound really bad, you know?
Now, do we think this belongs to this gun or?
You know what's really funny though, Reese, is when I try to explain this campaign to my clients. Because I go, oh yeah, there's Benji and Rosie. We're just off doing story plot stuff, and we're having like a cute little date, something. And then there's Puka. We don't know what's going on with Puka. Puka is now a cannibal,
Oh my
and
God.
he's working like 8-hour shifts at like a store, and
Can I just say? Can I
What?
just
Wild
say?
card,
he's
baby.
working customer service.
Can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
missed this game, man. I know it's only been a couple of weeks, but I missed this
I
game.
did too.
Me
It
too.
was the
man.
hardest 3 weeks of my life, especially knowing Benji's trauma
know.
was right around the corner.
I know, right?
All right, so
Oh
what do you
my
guys?
God.
What do you guys do?
Well,
There-
I'm gonna go try to
there's a
meet up with Benji in the alley. that
There's,
he,
I'm only
pointed
asking, there's a certain point I want to get to tonight, and we're starting to run out of time, so that's the only reason I'm
Yeah.
asking.
I say we all
We're
meet up
gonna-
at the spot Benji mentioned.
out. Yeah.
It's like a spot like outside of the noble quarters.
Yeah, there's a little corner alley outside sort of the walled district of the city, or of the noble district. Yeah. You know, if you guys all reconvene, we see Rosie, Benji, and Durango.
Nice, nice. Hey,
What's up, guys? Me,
Hey.
Puka, by the way.
that's
Well,
I
I
figured.
figured.
All right, just making sure.
That's a really good. That's smart. Good choice, actually.
Thank you.
I'm
Yeah,
a
he
little
looks
surprised.
fancy.
That fits.
enough
He
to be
fits
here.
really well here.
Oh, sorry.
Wow, I bet nobody even second guessed you.
But this guard called me cute. That was fun.
Did he? Wait, did you flirt back?
All right, I don't know if we got the time for this, guys.
Yeah, we got more person issues.
Sorry, right. Sorry. Yeah.
And I'm not lying, I swear.
Okay. I don't know why you. What? All right, let's head on.
I didn't think you were like I wanted the drama.
I'll give it to you later, Bruce.
Yeah, we
Oh
can talk
hell
about
yeah!
it.
All right, sick.
Oh, speaking of Rosie,
Yeah.
you remember when we were kids and we went into the mines?
Vaguely. Why?
I think you picked some stuff up, and I was wondering if you still had it.
Oh shit, probably. It might be in the apartment.
All right. We can
I've got
just-
like a little nook that I have all my childhood stuff in, so it's probably in there.
Well, that's
Oh.
cute.
That's cute.
I was wondering if you still had the cold iron ingots.
Oh,
What happened?
yes, I do have those actually. I know exactly where those are.
Awesome.
Once we
Well,
get back to
you
the
got
apartment,
that.
I can grab that.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan to me.
So
Also,
Puka
you
give
guys
Benji
can
the side eye
totally
and he's sweating after he
forget.
mentions that.
Also, you guys can forget that I have a little childhood nook. That's weird.
I don't think it's that weird.
You
Rosie,
you
I
can
literally
forget
kept
about
all
that.
the stuff that y'all gave me.
Did you really?
Makes me feel bad. I
Yeah, of
don't
course
have a
it
house, so I didn't keep nothing.
I mean, that's fair. You don't really have a spot for it. Okay, cool. I'm
You
glad
got-
that it's not weird then.
Homeless veteran Puka arc. Oh no.
Alright.
And I thought Benji was the one who didn't have the benefits. Yikes.
Well, it's starting to feel
Right?
like, I don't know, man. This feels like fucking Clone High. I'm like Gandhi, and you guys are the rest of the cast.
Oh my god.
Wow, this is depressing. It's sad.
Alright, so what are you guys doing? Heading back to the
Back to
apartment?
Rosie's.
Back to Rosie's.
Head back to the apartment, yeah.
Alright.
It's dark, and I say let's eat a snack, maybe discuss the register.
I
I
can
don't
make
know.
us something when we get back.
Yeah. I don't know.
You guys get back.
You guys just got
Sorry.
chased by a robot and guards. You probably want a snack. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
not too hungry. A big meal earlier at Drango's.
That's fair.
At Durango's?
Continue.
Sorry, at,
Oh, right. At
Nathaniel's.
Durango. Yeah, I got you. I know you're.
Yeah.
Yeah, understood. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh right, people.
Fantastic. So much happened in this short amount. So you guys get back and you see Rosie as you kind of walk up, sort of like the way that like the interior lighting is kind of like bright and harsh against like a storm-covered night sky, kind of shielding your eyes from like a little lantern light as you walk down the hall. See a small little simple wooden crate outside your door that you can very clearly smell freshly baked cookies sitting inside of.
Oh, perfect. We don't even need to make a snack. Oh, she's made it for us.
Hey,
Thank
Well,
you.
I'll feel bad not making her something. I should make her something.
We'll make her something.
make
Maybe
it.
tomorrow.
I mean, I can do it right now.
We've also got some downtime tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but
I
I
mean,
want to try and go
I
to
guess,
like
yeah.
the blacksmith and see what I can do with
That's fair.
hold on first.
Yeah, you guys.
Not,
God, I want
not for
cookies.
not for you, Puka.
Oh, yeah.
It just if with the drowned man, if it is a spirit or something more similar to the gambler, I would like to have some either like a cold iron armor or something to make it harder for.
That's a good idea.
That's why you want the cold iron. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You guys get into the apartment with the cookies, and shaking off the rain, doing whatever you got to do, getting situated. Rosie, know where the cold iron is, obviously. Not a hard deal. Yeah. You guys tell me how the rest of this night goes.
I'm baking.
What are you baking?
I'm baking a berry pie for Rosa.
Aw.
Aww.
You dive in these cookies. You see these are like this world equivalent of like Mexican chocolate cookies. They're just chocolate cookies, like a little bit of cinnamon on them.
Mm-hmm.
Just a tiny bit of heat. Pleasant.
Yum.
You get a nice little berry pie for Rosa.
It's like asking Rosie to make sure it tastes good every now and then. It's like, can you taste a feeling for me? Is that enough? Or
I think so. Yeah. I think it tastes good.
good? Cool.
Yeah.
You go over, knock on Rosa's apartment. Like, oh, hi. Like, good evening. You're Rosie's friend, right? Oh.
Yep. Yep.
It got quiet for a second. I was worried that I disconnected or something.
What? Okay. Yeah, I
You
don't know.
good, Pete?
My internet might have been fucking up for a second.
Okay, cool. I thought my internet fucked up for a second. I got real scared.
No. I think
I thought
I honestly thought it was a part of the like. I thought it was just that's just what was happening. Just
same.
didn't know how to say hi. And...
Benji just
I thought it was a
the pie
bit.
and posted in Rosa's doorway. Yeah. Like, oh, what's this?
Oh well, I wanted to thank you so much for the cookies that you left for us. So I decided to make this for you. And, you know.
Oh, it's no trouble. It's no trouble. Thank you. My gosh.
Of course. I mean, it's no trouble at all for me. I quite enjoy baking. I don't really do it that often, so.
Yeah, she brings the pie into her little apartment, sets it in the kitchen, and brings you an even larger box of cookies. Like, here you go.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Rosa?
Oh, take them.
Yeah,
I hope you
I
like
appreciate
cookies.
you. I appreciate this.
Of course. Thank you so much.
And also, thank you very much for looking after Rosie and Rain.
Oh, it's the least I could do. I love those girls. Let them like they're mine.
Well, that's very sweet. I'm sure they appreciate that from you too.
We do what we can. We give back to the world in ways that we can, right?
Right. All right. Well, I didn't want to take up too much of your time.
No,
you
no,
have
not at
a
all.
nice evening.
Hey, you come by anytime, yeah?
Of course. Thank you, man.
She kind of pinches your cheek and sends you on your way. She has to she basically
Cute.
grabs this little step stool and gets up to pinch your cheek.
I kneel down.
Aw.
Oh.
You come back when just as like they're starting to dig into the cookies, bring in even more cookies.
Oh god, more cookies?
She had a whole box when I handed her the pie. They're really good.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's a lot of cookies.
Rosa will not be
Are you
beaten
guys
in
gonna
the
be able
Cold
to
War
finish
gift
those?
cookie.
It's true. And I'm not surprised, honestly.
I mean, Ben's not trying to beat her. He's just trying to show her.
True.
Benji's at war and he doesn't even know.
Yep. It's a one-sided war.
Benji goes to sleep and he out of the corner like he just sees Rosa standing with like basically just holding a chunk of like I dare you to cook something for me, motherfucker.
It's like I'm gonna, but okay.
Yeah. Anything else you guys
Hey.
are doing tonight or discussing?
Hey Benji, one of these days you should teach me how to bake.
Sure. Yeah, well, just let me know whenever you want.
Cool. So that'd be fun. I want to make something for Rain.
Ooh,
I don't know
should
what
make
she'd
something
like.
for- You can ask her.
That's true. What kind of dessert does Rain usually like? Because we've lived together long enough, I would know.
She loves minty things.
Minty things. Oh, she likes mint. What kind of things can we bake that are mint based?
We can make a mint cake. We can put a lot of things in the mint.
Let's do something mint.
Sure,
Make her
we can
some
figure that
thin
out.
mint cookies or something.
That could be good. I think that's about it though.
All right.
Otherwise, sleepies.
Fantastic. I'm taking note that Rain likes mint. It may or may not come up later. Oh, yeah, you may all take a long rest. If there's anything you guys need to recover, I don't know if there is. Oh yeah, no, I guess there was.
I
Oh,
do.
wait.
I mean, there is.
Okay, fair. Okay, let's take a short break because I want to get some ice cream. So,
Oh, yeah.
break.
Fair enough.
I recovered all my things.
Oh, we're taking a
Holy
leave?
shit.
I don't think I have anything to recover. Nice.
Well, we're
I
taking long
had
rest because
so
we didn't.
much.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, yeah. I'm well rested.
Damn.
I'm so
I
proud
cannot
of you.
wait to spit acid on somebody.
Time will come.
I
cannot wait for you
can't
to
wait to
try to
question
explain.
why.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to try to explain why you can do that.
And there comes a certain point where, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah,
part of the
yeah.
changeling lifestyle.
Yes,
I mean, not
you're
lifestyle.
To be fair, we
you're-
couldn't really question that. We wouldn't know.
It's true. It's honestly true. You could be like, yeah, I'm gonna
just
shed
do that.
next.
This
I'm
happens
just
as,
evolving.
Yeah, this
This
just happens
is-
as
this
changelings
is
grow
how-
older, you know?
This like I hit my midlife crisis. Like this is what it looks like.
This is your midlife? Oh, no.
My mid. I'm already 40,
Okay.
guys. I only got 40 more years left.
Okay, no.
Or maybe quarter life crisis. This is my quarter life crisis. I don't know how long is
little time.
how long are changeling lifespans?
Longer than both of y'all's, I'm pretty sure.
Are they?
I'm
I think
sure.
it was when I
'Cause-
looked up. It said they lived for a while. Changelings. Around a century.
Oh
or
yeah. Yeah, 100
That's only
to
100
200
years. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's
idea
not
how
too
But I mean, like,
bad.
orcs and tieflings don't have, like, a
Yeah,
much
'cause I
longer
think-
lifespan than anyone either, right? They're
I
pretty
think
average.
tieflings like around the same as humans.
I mean, yeah, aren't tieflings... Like, they're the...
Tieflings.
I know the people that, like, live in, like, the hells or whatever.
Yeah.
Or, not live, are from the hells.
Oh,
Have the
no,
hell
guys.
blood.
Hmm.
What?
Benji, the typical life expectancy of an orc is 50 years.
Benji is in his midlife! It's already halfway over for Benji! Oh my God, it's gonna- No, Benji, it's gonna be like free run at the end. It's gonna be fucking Puka Journey's End, dude.
Like,
This shit's
hold on.
Yeah, it's
hold on.
true.
You're gonna be
Make
dead.
it even better.
Oh my god, that's just gonna be the last campaign with Kira. And Kira was the only one that survived because she was Fae. Everyone else was like human or half
might-
elf.
It might be a bit longer, but not by much. It might be 80 years.
Yeah, I was actually about to
Oh
say
my
you're a pretty
God.
healthy orc, and then I also remembered you have so much trauma that's probably weighing down your life a
You
little.
have
Well-
PTSD.
To be
I
fair,
could
also
not imagine all that
with
stress
orcs-
is good for you.
Orcs specifically, most of them are warriors, so their life expectancy is low anyways.
They're probably
They
true.
usually
Just
die. in
dying
combat.
out in battle. Don't worry, Benji. I'll make sure you go out like your ancestors. If I think
Thanks,
you're
man.
living too long, I'll shoot you in the back during the next battle.
Oh, okay, cool. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a boon that lets me.
The boon of immortality.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, actually. I should not have used the tiefling, not tiefling, the changeling life, like, just that's what changelings do. I shouldn't have used
Yeah.
that as a joke. I feel like I could have maybe actually made that work.
I mean, you can still say it. Our characters would know.
It doesn't ring the same. To use it again.
Oh, okay. Bet.
I'll come up with something. I doubt it'll be good, but it will be something.
I simply have to believe you.
Maybe I can jump. I got an idea. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Oh, I'll have to think about their ideas, but for now, I have one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I heard some howling from the other room.
Yeah. That happens.
It happens a lot.
Is Mickey back?
Mickey? No.
No.
Maybe.
All right.
Will that answer that?
Sort of back. Almost there.
We're so back though.
We're so back.
had to pee and I am back.
I'll apologize. You're fine.
Oof, I have returned.
All right.
And I have dessert.
Name.
The last bit of the strawberry cheesecake, cake dump cake something.
All right.
Dump cake? Oh,
Very nice.
fucking no.
Well,
No.
we wake into a new day. As you see, the storm has passed.
Oh,
There we go.
should we probably mention to Puka that Benji got like his brain attacked?
Yeah.
I'll leave it up
I
to you
guess
guys.
so.
It's up to you guys.
I guess.
We should probably mention that.
The
Well, it is the new morning now.
And it's been mentioned. It's in my brain now.
Fabulous.
good news, everyone.
So, the party is tomorrow night. You guys have the day to do whatever other preparations you would like to do. Benji, you have an invitation to meet Aaron Joel at the theater.
Yeah. I'm gonna go take care of that, and then I guess try to head off to the Smith. I don't know.
All right.
If anyone wants to come, no, y'all can flit about, do what you gotta do.
I mean, I don't got much else to do, so I might as well.
Yeah, I'll come.
All right. Well, then let's head off to the theater.
You guys head off into
Are
town.
you cool with us meeting with you with your? Do you not want to
mean,
meet him by
y'all-
himself, or?
Y'all gonna meet him anyway. It'd probably be easier.
I mean, that's
you know who to
true.
look out for.
All right. In that case, you guys set off to Barricade Theater. It's in the nicer part of town, not quite the Noble District, but still like kind of the upper crust area of town. It's a very, very nice theater. You got like the flowing banisters and like the golden lights hanging from within as you approach. Kind of walk in. It's a very, very clean, finely kept establishment. That would not have a blacksmith in it. But yeah, you guys walk in, and you see there is a sort of a concierge desk. There's a little halfling man with kind of tiny wiry spectacles. Like, oh, good afternoon. You here for the showing of the Day of the Waning Sun?
The Day
Yeah, I
of the
was
Waiting
told
Sun?
to meet somebody here, so I would assume so. Yes.
Oh, do you have tickets on will call? What was the name?
Arendelle is one
Aaron
meeting.
Joe. Yes. Of course.
He pulls it out and
Probably
kind of
only 2 tickets.
he raises an eye. It's like, I was only given tickets for one of you.
Well, how much are tickets?
He goes, well, let's see. It's a matinee show, so the prices go down a little bit. But this is one of the most premier playwrights and one of the most famed actors in all of the continent. So its prices would be a little more expensive. About 25 gold per ticket.
Ooh,
Wow.
my pockets are a little light.
I am very sorry, but perhaps you can come to another show.
I can pay for one of you.
I mean, I can pay for one ticket
Well, there
if we
go.
want to get in.
It's up
I
to
mean,
y'all.
sure you want us coming, Benji?
I don't mind. It's up to you guys if you want to go.
I don't really mind either. It just seemed sort of personal. And now it's also costing us 50 gold.
I mean, I can.
I
just go
say
in.
we'll meet up with you later. You go ahead and meet with your captain, commander, sergeant, Andrew.
Right.
You'll love it.
And just let us know how that goes,
Alright.
and we'll meet up with you later.
All right. That sounds good to me.
And if we get separated and can't figure out where the other people are, head back to the apartment.
Oh,
Sure.
Benji,
Okay, cool.
you wanted something done with the cold iron at the blacksmith. Do you want us to do that for you while you're in your meeting?
I kind of wanted to have my hands on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Just figured I'd ask.
I appreciate you.
Right, so you
Yeah,
two are
I'll-
not going to
I'll
participate
go
in the
myself
show?
then.
Nah.
All right.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna go to the black. We're gonna go somewhere. I don't know.
Fair enough. You two depart then as Benji, you accept your ticket. Right this way, sir. And you see a gentleman in a tuxedo comes to lead you to your seat. You go up a few flights of stairs looking at like the beautiful like stained glass decoration, like the flowing golden lights that seem to decorate this theater. And you are taken up to a sort of private booth, like one of those little what's the word? Like a private little booth that's like overlooking the theater. That's just big enough for like a
One of
couple
the,
of people.
the theater boxes.
Yeah, like one of those. And you approach, and
Fancy.
as you approach, the gentleman leading you knocks on the door. Is like, "Sir, you have a guest," and you see a tall figure stand. You notice an elven man wearing a rather refined suit, not the armor that you're used to seeing him in, while also sporting his ceremonial headdress. You see, well, to you was commander, but you know is now Sergeant Arundel.
Wait. Do we know him?
I don't know.
I think I showed a picture of him earlier because I thought he looked cool, but this is your first time actually seeing him in canon.
Well, not me. Or no, it is because no, I was thinking of the lion guy. Sorry, it is also my first time.
No, you would have met him in the
No,
in the,
you
in the
met
little.
him.
Oh no, you're right. He was there. It was him and the lion guy, right?
He was not the lion guy. He was the command. Arundel was the commander at.
Bison guy, not bison guy. He was some animal. I just remember there being two commanders.
There was a
One of them
minotaur.
was
There was a
Minotaur, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, cool.
See, Arundel stands and kind of offers you a warm smile. Good to see you again, bitch. How have you been?
Been worse.
He just kind of smiles and with like a kind of a soft smile, like an understanding smile, and steps aside to let you in.
It's nice to see you again. Also, I appreciate you pulling out all the stops for little old me here.
Really, I just assumed you'd want somewhere to talk in private. There are fewer places more private than this. You see the door closes, and you are led to a very, very plush seat, where you have a perfect view of the stage.
Ooh.
As you see the
Those are
lights
nice.
go up. The lights go up and the show begins. The play that just making sure I get everything right. Oh no. Or nor. God damn it, so you know.
You be writing.
I don't even know, man. I just kind of close my eyes and then shit happens on screen. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I blink and I have a full 5
Valid.
sessions planned, and I'm like, what? Where? Who did this? What have I done?
You see,
You've been possessed.
Arendelle is like, I don't know if you're much of a theater person, but and he kind of hands you a playbill.
I don't think I ever really did see I mean, the kids would put on a play sometimes in Sweetwater. I don't really know what was going on. I would just watch and smile.
Well, that's all you have to do here. Just watch and smile and clap when appropriate. Rather simple, really.
Yeah. Well, then I guess I love plays.
Aw.
He smiles. It's a genuine smile. And you see the playbill is called Day of the Waning Sun, written by Ronaldo Cristallo. And you look and yeah, you just kind of take a seat as the play begins. The lights go down. The music, kind of the overture begins, and you see a famed actor across the continent walks out on the stage. May or may not know his name, but you see it's just a tiefling man with like kind of ashy gray skin, white hair,
I fucking figured.
and an
I
unfortunate
fucking
and a
figured.
very very large ass.
What?
Fucking figured.
Damn.
It's Reese.
Uh, Reese Hollow, several decades later than when we last saw him, the most famed actor in.
Oh my
the country.
god.
I didn't know having a fat ass was such a vital part.
It's one of his character traits. He has a fat ass.
Yes.
It's true. It's his one of his
I love
many
that for him.
defining traits.
I love that for him.
But Benji has no idea who the fuck he is.
No, Benji has no idea who he is.
Why
played-
is he kind of?
No one knows. Apparently it's an acting secret that he's refused to tell anyone else.
I mean, hey, I wouldn't tell nobody either. That is impressive.
You know what this play's about?
Can't say I do. No.
It's actually about the Solarian Crusade. It was when you've heard of that. That's when the Solari invaded Valsala decades
Yeah.
ago. Valsala, you would know, Benji, is the elven homeland that was burned to the
Mhm.
ground. The entire country
Yeah.
razed. And you see, Arendelle explains that it's this is basically it's like this world's equivalent of like Romeo and Juliet, essentially. Of like this was a Solari soldier and an elven woman that fell in love, and he tried to defect, and she tried to help sue for peace, and they both meet a tragic end by the end of the show.
Mm-hmm.
You see, he kind of winces as he's sort of, kind of just, obviously he doesn't spoil the show for you, but just like, you just kind of explain the context of it. And you see, he kind of winces as he talks about it a little bit. It's still a bit of a sore spot for him.
Tears start welling up in Benji's eyes.
I don't know if I ever told you that I'm actually a veteran of that campaign.
I'm sorry to hear that.
There's nothing to be sorry for.
I can relate if that helps.
I know you can. You're one of the few that can. Sighs. So, I suppose first things first. I'm not commander anymore. If you're going to refer to me by my title, which you are under no obligation to do so anymore, you can refer to me as Sergeant Arendelle.
All right, Commander.
No.
I appreciate the gesture, but it's just a title at the end of the day.
Right. But it's how I know you, so it's how I'm gonna call you.
And Gorosh might not like it if he hears that.
Yeah, well, Gorosh ain't here, and I don't have to.
Yeah, Gorosh is leading his own private group into Redaria now. Commander Gorosh now. He and I swap places, believe it or not.
Sorry about that.
Honestly, it's fitting. He's I I joined the Nodrani army trying to liberate my homeland. He's now commanded trying to liberate his. Be
Yeah,
really
I
fair.
guess that's fair. But I wanted to talk about this party that's happening tomorrow.
You heard about that?
Well, for better or for worse, you see, Ferris
Admiral Thatcher's boy.
kidnapped. Yeah, he kidnapped one of my childhood friends.
Kind of squints his eyes at that. So
Someone I grew up with.
I can't really say I'm surprised, given his track record.
Well, you might not be surprised. You might be a little bit surprised after you hear why he did.
All right. Surprise me.
He's using her. He's using her as a bargaining chip to marry another friend of mine that I grew up.
I'm starting to understand why you came to ask me.
You're right. And right now, we're trying to find a way to get in there and get her out. But I also have some information about something that might be concerning.
Okay. Like what?
Have you ever heard of the Drowned Man before?
I've heard it in whispers. He's supposedly some spirit that offers visions of the end and messages on. Seems like some self-improvement bollocks.
Ain't no spirit I ever fucking interacted with.
Not so. What do you know?
My I'll just tell him everything that I've learned just without having to
Sure.
go through it all.
Yeah, I gotcha. Creature of madness.
Yeah.
That would explain a lot.
And then I have reason to believe that the Thatches have some sort of connection to this drowned man. And whatever they're doing here might also be killing the king.
You see, at that point, his voice gets lower than it already was. His voice gets low. Telling me that you think Admiral Thatcher is responsible for the king's current condition.
I think the drowned man is, and I think he's working with them.
Benji, that is a very heinous accusation. Are you sure?
I am positive. I would not make this lightly. My friend was told that an amulet, I think it was the Tear of the Storm, had gone missing. Around the time that happened, the king fell ill. I think that the drowned man is only able to get so much power right now because the Rumakos is being subdued because they have the Tear of the Storm.
You see, he kind of strokes his chin in thought for a moment. This is his plan all along.
He's unveiling some kind of weapon. Now, I've seen something like this before. Trapping a spear and using it to power a weapon. And it has done bad things.
Benji. I haven't trusted Thatch for a long time. He's always come across as an opportunistic man. But revealing much more of what I know very well could be considered treason if we are wrong. But I need to know. I need to make sure that whatever happens, stays between us. We keep the circle tight. We act fast, we act decisively. We agree on that?
Of course.
The king isn't just sick. He is sick. Or ill, or impaired, or otherwise unavailable, whatever you want to call it. But this has been going on for quite some time. Over the last few years, he's been slowly getting... To be honest, he was never really what I would consider a great king. A good man, for sure. A good, kind man with a kind heart, but not a great king. So kind to the point that he would avoid any sort of conflict that right on his allowed many injustices to go unpunished.
Sounds like a good king to me.
Yeah. He would just let things happen. His advisors had him in a death grip. He was easily manipulated, not like his father, not like his father's father. He just wanted everyone to get along. Which, I can relate to that, but...
Yeah,
regardless.
I can't too.
I'm not here to discuss my personal opinion on politics. He is still the king. And... he has been manipulated. I do believe that this is part of the trouble he's been facing as of late. In recent months, he's began to grow more impatient and more bitter than is characteristic for him. He'd even be heard shouting at his private council, even his own daughter.
More paranoid, you might say.
Yeah, paranoid, angry, short-tempered.
Mad.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Before he was finally bedridden, and his council has effectively taken over.
I think that's the drowned man.
What do you know of the drowned man? Wait, sorry, we already had the conversation.
Yeah.
Fine, I'm alive, it's fine.
It's okay, we're working on it. We're almost done.
Lord Governor has taken over most of the political matters. His your friend Bastrop has seemed to taken over more of the subterfuge side of things.
Don't think I'd call Bastrop a friend.
Neither would I.
He is helping us all too, though.
Is he?
You remember Puka?
Of course I do. Private, I don't have a
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. They're also someone I grew up with, I'm sure you're aware, and they're helping with this too.
Okay.
So they'll be coming in as Bastrop.
Interesting.
I'm sure Lord Bastrop will also be in attendance, but I don't think he's going to be looking like him.
Sorry, I wanted to look at the names to make sure I got it right. It was Boa, not as far as I know was the name that was given.
Yeah. What's that?
I knew I wrote
I
it, I know I
Boa.
wrote it down. I knew I wrote it down.
I said Boa.
No,
Did you say Boa?
I think I misspoke.
No, yeah. No, I said Puka, but I'm saying right now I said Boa.
Yeah, I got you.
The nice thing about saying Puka is just nobody knows
What-
who that is.
yeah.
There's nothing.
When I say Puka talking to somebody who Benji knows they
When I say-
know them as Boa, it's Boa instead. I'm saying Puka because that's what Benji says.
When I say Puka, you say Boa. Anyway,
Puka boa, puka boa.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Where was I?
Puka boa, puka boa.
Yeah, saying
Right,
that
okay, yeah,
Boa,
yeah, okay.
Boa's gonna be showing up as Bastrop at the party.
I wonder why Bastrop's... You think Bastrop's just helping out of the kindness of his heart?
I don't think Bastrop has kindness in his heart.
Damn. Savage.
Tell your friend to be careful about. But
Uh,
we could use all the help.
Yeah. I think whatever this weapon is, we can't let them have it.
Oh, you don't. Right, I shouldn't have assumed you would know what the weapon is. I've clearly got a little bit of insider knowledge being on the inside of things.
Right.
Patch is about to unveil the next flagship of the Nordrani Skyfleet. He calls it the Thunderhead.
Oh shit.
It's supposed to be the first generation of the next generation of skyships. He claims it will change the tide of the war. It's faster, stronger, that sort of thing.
Faster. That's what they want the rumor cost.
I don't actually know if that's why. Because
No, but-
hear me out. Because I had heard one of his retainers mention another name. Something that I was not supposed to hear. Something they called Lalak.
Lalak.
I'll write that down.
Lalak.
I don't know what Tlaloc is, but that was spoken in hushed whispers, and I don't believe that Thunderhead is the cause for concern. I believe Tlaloc is the cause for concern.
Do you think they're seeing both?
I think it's very likely. He keeps talking about the whole purpose of this party is supposed to be the unveiling for this weapon. Which is why he's invited all the military personnel there. Me, a lowly sergeant, I imagine, just to rub in how much more successful he's.
Sounds right.
You come to learn I have a lot of enemies among my allies. Recommend avoiding that position if you
Ain't
could.
allies, are they?
Fighting for the same cause at the end of the day. I do not doubt Admiral Thatcher's conviction to our cause. I simply wonder at the lengths he's willing to go to achieve them.
Right. Well, I don't know if there's anything you feel you can do to help us out in your capacity aside from this conversation. But
You said you're looking for a friend that you believe is held within the manor, right?
yes, Rain. That's her name.
Tell me about her.
Well, she's a blue tiefling. She doesn't talk much to people she doesn't really know. She really only talks to Rosa. She barely even talks to me. She's very
The reason I'm asking
cold.
is the reason I'm asking is if she is still missing, then that means Admiral Thatch or whoever is running his household at the time while he's away either doesn't know or is permitting her to stay there. I don't imagine Admiral Thatch would simply let his son keep a prisoner there just for the sake of marriage.
Well, Thatch isn't here.
Right, but he still runs his house with an iron grip. Someone is in charge of his household right now. Is either unaware or
I'd have
is
to
let-
imagine that's Ferris. Are you aware if they have any like dungeon or some kind of basement or something?
Not as far as I know, but it wouldn't surprise me. The only reason I'm asking is, if not Admiral Thatch, his butler is very, very astute.
Right.
And I have to wonder if he is somehow aware of your friend's internment within the house.
I'd have to imagine so.
I can't imagine he or Admiral Thatch would allow this prison to be kept there unless there's something they could gain from it. And I don't believe either of them care enough that young Ferris is trying to get married. So the only reason I'm asking you to tell me about Rain is we can figure out what it is about her that they make. We know why Ferris is keeping him, but why are they letting him keep him?
I guess I never thought about that.
Admiral Thatch does nothing without some sort of advantage. You know, does she have any specific abilities, any skills?
She knows magic. She's very good with like cold magic. I haven't really seen her since we, grew up. She kind of, her and my other friend Rosie kind of left the second they were able to.
You see, he thinks for a second, his eyes go wide, then he pinches his nose. This new generation of Sky Police. You assumed when I said they were faster, they ran off of spiritual power, right?
You're right.
That's not true. They run off of mana. Magic.
So then they're using her?
I think it's possible they're using her as a battery for the ship. Then thermocast for whatever Balak is.
Benji kind of like balls his fist and shaking a little bit.
Hey, he kind of puts a hand on your fist. Remember what you've been taught. Focus. Direct your rage at one single. Not lose control. You're going to get
Well,
this
I'm
fixed.
directing it, all right.
What do you need me to do?
Well, I'm not going to be allowed into that party. I'm not on the guest list, because obviously. But my friend Rosie will be. And obviously the person I told you who's going to be pretending to be Bastrop will be.
You need an
If
in.
there's some way, either an in or a distraction, somewhere I can slip through, I don't even need to be attending the party. If I can just get into a storeroom or something, be able to look around.
I can see if I can perhaps add you to the registry of staff. Perhaps. Why not to God?
That could work.
And get you.
If you're able to get me in staff, then I probably would have relatively free reign to walk around without being looked at.
I can try.
It would help. And if not, then if you see things go down, just help my friends get out.
It can also possibly cause some sort of distraction, but Admiral Thatch has very little patience with me, so that may be a one-time.
I don't want to ruin your station any more than I already have.
Trust me, you haven't ruined my station.
I sure didn't help it.
You see, he kind of gets very somber for a moment. No, we haven't talked. Wolves of the Passage is going to be one of the greatest tragedies of my life. More than Valsala, more than any loss I've ever suffered at the hands of the Brendarians or anyone else. The Wolves of the Passage are also. Because I found a group of individuals who were willing to put their lives on the line to make sure that innocent people didn't. That is a huge ask. In reality, that should never be asked of any. But the fact that you were willing to do that, just take part in this experiment with me. Nothing we do will bring. The failure is on mine. Not yours, it's on mine. Wasn't there, I should have been there. I'm sorry that I put that way. But whatever.
I don't think you did. I think I did.
I certainly didn't help you, did I?
I think you did the best you could, but
As did you.
everyone knows I'm stubborn as a rock.
And you're the only man alive that has walked away from a sun speaker. I'm not gonna
Trying to
ask.
figure it out.
I'm not going to ask you to do something like that. But you are, I can only imagine, incredibly hot. Probably to an annoying degree, certain Radari soldiers. You're a fucking menace. This is the first time you've ever heard him swear.
Ooh, Commander. Language.
Not in uniform right now, am I?
I guess that's true. And I ain't a soldier, so.
And bring them back. We can carry on their legacy. You may not be a soldier of Nordranon anymore, but you're still a hero. Go save your friend.
Right.
Whatever you need from me. If it's within my ability to provide, it will be provided.
I appreciate it.
Anything else for me?
Nothing really.
He
Damn, he's really caked up. I can't stop.
You know,
Oh my
they
God.
often do make him wear like long flowy dresses just so that it doesn't distract from it, but this particular role is it's hard to avoid.
It's just like
Oh
it's
my
out there. I can tell when he leaves stage when they're clapping.
You know, some of the best directors found a way to work that into the sound effects of the show. It's been quite impressive.
I mean, I'm not minding it. I'm just
No,
It's
not
shocking.
at all. And yeah, you are allowed to stay for the however long as you like. Whenever you decide to leave, whether it's early or whenever the show ends. That is up to you. Arendrell will salute you first, and then shake your hand.
yeah. I'll give him a big handshake.
What to do with
I
you?
appreciate everything you've done for me.
Appreciate everything you've done for all of us. Fight isn't over yet.
I think it's just started.
I'm afraid you're right. Give him help. And with that, you may depart the theater and
Theater.
I exit from the theater.
exit
Theater.
stage left. You
Clap,
see,
clap.
Clap, 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 clap.
Oh god.
you
Oh,
see, Reese Hollow takes center stage at the end as the star of the show and bows deeply. And he snaps back up to attention, and there's a loud boom thunderclap as he does.
Oh my God.
How to reduce a character to one trait.
it's a good trait. It's a
You
good
know,
trait.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced he's had surgery since we've seen him last, and he's
Got a BBL.
Got a
like,
BBL.
He's got plastic ass surgery.
he's enhanced his butt.
No, he's just
He
really,
wanted a bigger
consistently
dump
does
truck.
squats.
Marker,
The
Yeah,
Raven
that's
Queen just
true.
the Raven Queen just consistently makes him do squats.
That makes sense. Honestly, she probably likes looking at.
Mickey, how fucking dare you?
I'm sorry, you're
Which
right.
part?
Reese is naturally just
Oh,
a
right,
dump
that's
truck.
surgery. Yeah.
Is that doubled?
He's
He's
just
just
that caked up, man.
simply
He's
that
just double
caked
cheeked
up.
up on a Tuesday afternoon. Hella ass.
It's true.
Sounds like an
It's true.
earthquake out here.
All right. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that was really the point that I wanted to get to today. Benji, I know you said you want to talk about some blacksmithing stuff. We'll probably get to that next session, I think.
Hell yeah.
Rosie and Puka, is there anything you guys want to do in our last few minutes together?
Yeah, the whole time we've been doing whatever else we're doing as Drango, I've just been lying right to Rosie's face, talking about how that guard called me cute last night.
Hell yeah!
What was
Oh
that-
my god! And Rosie's eating
Jeremy
it
Dodd.
up, and she's like trying to give suggestions. She's like, oh, wait, do you think he was thinking about like this? Like, I feel like they'd be so cute together. I don't. What did he look like?
Me getting Drango a boyfriend.
Yeah, we're gonna set them up together. It's gonna be a blind date. It's gonna be so cute because
what
they
I
already like the guard already has a thing for Durango. Like he's already like physically.
We already
and
have one
Durango's a-
step down, yeah.
Exactly, we have one step down. Now we just have to see if Durango likes him. But like, what did he look like? Was he cute?
Was he cute?
Yeah, from like Durango's perspective, you know.
What does Drango like? Does Drango like twinks? He was a rather
I
feminine
don't
looking
know.
fellow. Very sexy.
I mean, he kind of is.
DM,
He does kind of look like he'd swing that way.
DM, answer the question.
It honestly, it didn't even cross my mind that it wasn't an option.
Durango?
Rosie, quick, we have to go to the guard quarter. We
I
have to find him.
assumed.
Durango?
I assumed he was
I must
queer.
ask you, Farrellock.
Durango likes anyone who will tell him that he is smart.
Oh my god, we found the perfect guard.
I must
Dur-
I must tell
It's
Farrellock.
perfect. It's perfect. We have a match made in heaven. They're gonna be adorable. We're gonna hook them up on a date. It's gonna be a blind date. It's gonna be so
It's gonna be
cute.
a fucking toxic relationship. What are you talking about?
Drango and
This is
Red.
so cute. Yeah, we need to come up with a name for him. He needs a name for next time because we have to contact Durango and tell him we're going to set up a blind date for him.
Yeah, just
And he,
next time I talk to Farrellock and he tells me about the Shattered Veil, I'm just like, oh, by the way, tell Lorengo to stop gambling and get ready and come to Evercrest. He's got a date tomorrow.
He has a date tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
No ifs,
He
Yeah.
has a date tomorrow.
It's gonna take me 3 days to get there by train. What do you mean tomorrow?
You better start going, motherfucker. I don't know what to tell you. You better get on.
We'll contact them, bump it back by 2 days. It's fine.
Imagine it's gonna be like you're gonna have to like parent trap this
Alright.
date as Durango.
Get
while he's
all
on
up,
the train.
Lorengo. There's somebody who needs you at Evercrest.
It's true.
Get oil
Dude,
Drango.
I ship them. I'm ready. Hold on, let me pull up Durango's picture. Let me confirm.
I love how hard you're shipping.
Hold on, I got it. I got you. Hold on. Where are you? Where are you, Durango? There you are.
What's a good name for Drango's boyfriend?
Yeah, that man, no. He's definitely swinging that way. He's ready for a blind date.
He's ready.
I love
He's
that.
We got you a
ready.
blind date ready. He's just already outside your door. Like we opened the apartment door and he's already.
I went out of my way
Yeah.
to find a picture for like some like asshole aristocrat southern villain, and now you guys are just trying to twinkify this man or ship him with other twinkified men.
No. It's Cole, you don't understand. It's the way he's dressed. It's his accessories, the way that his beard and hair is so like manicured, like and like his eyebrows are like this man waxes his chest and his arms. Do you see any hair on him? No. This man is not European. This man is gay.
Wait, what does that have to
He
do?
can be
with-
both. This man is
He's
gay
not
and
gay.
European.
He is gay and European.
What do you mean he's not your? That wasn't a question.
Go watch
No,
Legally Blonde.
no,
music.
go watch. Yeah, thank
The
you.
Legally Blonde musical. It's a
It's
ride.
Yes.
so good.
It's so funny.
He's not European. He's gay.
Yes.
That man is gay. I say not gay.
Can we? Wait, how long is the song? Can we play it on Watch Together?
It's like 4 minutes.
It's a rather
Can
long
we
song.
can we play
I
it?
think it's 3 minutes long.
Okay.
And thank you, Mark.
Well, if there's nothing else session-wise, we can.
Yeah.
I guess that's the question. Is there anything else you guys want to do relating to D? We can watch the song later. After the session, is there anything else relating to the session you guys want to do tonight? Because we still have 7 minutes for our cutoff time.
Do we want to contact Fairlock and let Durango know?
We should go find the guard first.
Guys.
Oh. You said we have 1 day to do like whatever we want, right?
The filler episode.
Oh,
One day before
It's a filler episode.
After I leave the theater, I'm going to.
We're gonna learn a new skill. We're gonna learn some spells. We're gonna, I don't know, gather
We're
some more
setting up a
information.
blind date for Durango.
We are
You know what?
gonna-
I'm going to
This
the
is
blacksmith. Y'all have fun.
This is the best filler episode. I'm prepared.
Making it half filler, half plot. Then she's going to the blacksmith while we get.
I'm
Durango
going to the
work.
blacksmith. Y'all have fun. We'll have a good time.
I mean, I don't know what I want to do except for like maybe gain a skill, but like I don't know what skill I want to gain.
Rosie's trying to distract herself by setting somebody else with a date so she doesn't have to think about Benji being ripped.
Honestly, it's true.
God.
She doesn't have to think about all the scars.
All right.
There's other old boys before Rosie.
Here's the thing.
I need a distraction. It's important.
We can watch the song. Say I don't know if I will play it on stream because I don't know if that's going to give us copyright issues.
I don't think
Okay.
it's
So I may
fair.
end the stream before we do that.
But we have to let Reese listen to it.
I'm okay with this.
He has to.
I'm okay with this. We'll finish the stream first.
Yes.
That
That was an excellent session.
Thank you. And you guys did wonderful. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
While the train is careening off into the valley.
He's telling him to step on it.
I like that's either like the metaphorical train of getting things back on track or the literal train carrying Durango. Either way, it's a very funny visual.
Yeah.
Durango's hanging out the window.
He's waving at the window.
There I come, unnamed twink. Oh my God.
And I love you, random citizen.
Oh my God, Durango is like Metro Man. They're basically the same. Voiced by Brad Pitt. Pretty hot.
Yeah? Voiced by Brad Pitt.
I mean, thank you.
Yeah, we take that.
I like to imagine Durango's just sitting like at the gambling table in Buck's house, and then he's just like, "Excuse me, gentlemen, I have to go smash some pussy. I'll see y'all in a couple weeks."
Sorry, gentlemen. Sorry, gentlemen. The pussy is calling. Durango, absolutely.
He just
Durango,
like,
definitely.
Duckman, you gotta take me to the bussy right
just,
away.
You know something that's really funny?
Mr. Buck, that no John
What's up?
pussy got me acting up.
Got me acting different, Mr. Buck.
Oh my God.
It's funny because
Mr.
I'm assuming we're ending after this. I'm assuming this.
Yeah,
is
no, we're fucking done. I'm done. Y'all
It's
had
really
to
funny
one day.
because I was talking to Cole about how I wanted Durango to be still in like as an NPC, and I mentioned like a way that Durango would be relatively like would come up often. That's not how he's been coming up. And honestly, I'm not mad about it. This is really funny.
I think what you said is still relevant. It's just this is just
It
kind of
is.
taking precedence.
This has been he's been doing.
You just
what he's been up to.
You speed ran.
Oh my God.
The bit's more like Megamind than you might think. The twink guard is like Tina Fey, and I am like Megamind, disguised as that fucking librarian.
He's a sapiosexual, but only for himself.
Wait.
What? Yeah, what?
Sapiosexual, isn't that what it is? I'm pretty sure.
No, it is. I know what you're talking about. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
The lady from Megamind does not find like physical people attractive. She finds intelligence attractive.
I just watched
Okay.
Megamind.
I forgot she was
Just
Tina
Meg
Fey.
Mine.
God, Megamind
Yeah,
had
she
a,
is
had a
Tina Fey.
fucking
That's
stacked cast,
right.
didn't it?
No, dude, yeah, it had Brad Pitt, Will
Yes,
Ferrell,
it is.
Zendaya, Jonah
Damn.
Hill.
It is
That's
indeed
amazing.
sapiosexual. Sapiosexual
Yeah,
means
yeah.
the sexual attraction is largely or even primarily dependent on high intelligence.
I always,
Ah.
I also personally like the. I don't think there's a
Especially
name
if
for
you
it, but
just find-
like the opposite of that, where it's like someone says something really stupid and the
And you're
partner
like,
just like
"I
starts
love
taking their
you."
clothes off, like while calling him an
Yeah.
idiot.
That's me.
That's
That's
hunky.
like very like bingy Rosie core.
Yeah, that's
That's true.
me. That's the kind of man I'm into.
Hunk.
It's just a fucking
Understandable.
idiot, just a dumbass,
Just a fucking idiot.
just a just like a big himbo. I'm like, I love that man.
Oh, himbo, that's the word. I was saying the wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. I found it.
We love a good himbo.
It's
Himbos are
I found
great.
it. Morosexual. I'm proud to identify as morosexual. I'm attracted to dumbasses and dumbasses exclusively. A guy asked me what the Spanish word for tortilla was, and once, and now I dream of kissing him under the moonlight. Later on, the same idiot. What kind of animal is the Pink Panther? Me, already taking off my
This
clothes.
is-
Benjamin, you're so fucking
this
stupid.
is This is Rosie and Benji. That's
It's
absolutely
insane,
Rosie
man.
and
It
Benji.
is, especially now that Rosie has her intelligence band thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
And
she
it's
has
just
19
like,
intelligence.
Oh my
She's like,
god.
wow, he's so stupid.
Benji.
I love him.
Oh my god, it's true.
It's like, wow, he's so dumb.
What a horny
Oh,
session this
fuck.
was.
Yeah. That's exactly how it's gonna go down too. Just like, God,
That's
he's
how it's
so
gonna
dumb.
I just imagine he sounds like that
Fuck.
ambiguously gay Cajun guy from King of the Hill. I knew that guy was hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is for sure gonna be Benji's like, I don't know what that means. And Rosie's gonna be like, oh no, I like him.
Yeah.
Oh, she's already at that point.
Yeah.
He's hot.
Y'all miss when she fuck. I know we talked about it earlier, but it was a genuine fucking gulp when.
Did I
No,
miss
it was
it?
it's funny because I know it was not acted. It was real.
No, it wasn't, and I can't wait to
I
hear
know
what
it
it
was
fucking
real.
sounded like because like I shut down.
I started saying it and I was like, I'm expecting a reaction because I know how Mickey
I
works.
just want to point
I
out.
know
Yeah.
how Mickey works, and I'm expecting a reaction to what I'm about to say. So I started laughing already, and
just-
the reaction was way more than I thought.
I just want to point out.
Oh.
Okay, let me talk about this for a second. Mickey and I were just
That was
having
real.
we were just having this conversation the other day about like trying to figure out like what like our best brand anniversary was, and we're trying to figure out when exactly we had started talking. What did we say? It was like
Yeah.
what 13 or 14 years or something was how long we've been friends. Something like that?
No, 14 or 15.
14 or 15 years. Okay, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
So 14 or 15. Yeah, no, they're right. He decided 2010, so it's been about 15 years we've been friends.
15. Yep.
I've never fucking heard her made that sound.
You
I don't-
also are not around me when I get flustered like that.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I'm just saying that was impressive. On all parts. Good job. Everybody.
I can't. Now, I thought about it for a second afterwards because the whole thing went down, and I thought for a hot second there, just like, thank God we're not one of those streaming.
Thank God you can't see my
things
face.
They like have cameras. Because I would not want my face to be visible for that because I was flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was just as flustered as Rosie.
No, we would have been laughing for like 20 minutes.
Oh, absolutely. It would have
Yeah.
stopped the game.
It would have fully halted the game.
They already did a little bit.
No, but it
it
would have like
did, kind
it
of.
would have halted it way
would've
more.
Like the train would be gone. We'd have to find the train again.
We just find the train like in a ditch 7 miles away with Durango's mangled corpse inside of it.
Yeah.
This is what happens when he doesn't get his pussy.
It's
What no pussy does to a man dies in train crash.
So no head,
I'm-
smashes train.
I'm also officially shipping Durango with
Durango and this
random
this
guy?
guy. Yeah, this random guy. But if not, that being said, if not, we will find Durango like some sort of love life by the end of this campaign.
I'm sure.
He deserves love, and I believe this man is
It's crazy.
definitely.
No, I agree. I'm on the page
It's crazy
too. I
that you all
agree.
think Durango's
Yeah.
gonna survive this campaign.
Durango's
He's
gonna
Yes.
fucking
survive.
better. That's my
He
butt.
will
That's my bestie.
survive.
The only reason
He
Durango
will
might not
survive, and
is
we're gonna
if I
find
get
him a
really hungry.
husband.
He fucking better. That's bestie.
Yeah, Bestie's gonna have a husband, and Bestie's gonna have a great time. I believe in him.
Durango's the kind of guy that would be the first person to die in Jurassic Park.
No, honestly, it's true.
But don't worry, guys. I can figure out the mechanism to get the dinosaurs back in their cages. Oh, hello, Mr. Dinosaur. I didn't want to get.
It's true.
I didn't want to get eaten.
It's
This
true,
isn't
it's
how I
true.
wanted to get eaten. No, no.
You don't talk about my Alfred like that.
My
Alfred.
My Alfred.
Hey, he
Oh
can.
my god, I want to listen back to the VOD so that I want to hear what. I want to rewatch that scene.
It was a very funny sound.
It was insane.
I want to know what it sounded like because
I feel like the closest I've gotten to making you make that sound before was like Anton leaning against the wall that one.
That's fair. Which that one was a good one.
Yeah.
That one was very good, but this one tops it easily.
No, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The train is just gone, reduced to dust. I do like how we keep coming back to bully that poor train. That train's been through so much this campaign. Really, that train is the real hero of the story.
That's true.
It is.
Getting Drango to his boyfriend and getting us to the plot.
It's true.
In that order of importance.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it is that order of importance.
Yes, for sure.
So Mickey, what's a good name for a twink? You seem like you would know.
What's a good name?
I don't
Reese,
know.
apparently.
You know what? We'll find some art for the guard, and then we'll find a name for him because he needs. We'll circle back because he needs a face to go with his name. Because I have to see the face first.
You know what's really upsetting?
Because I have to name the cute face.
A lot of things.
No, you know what's really...
It's you, Reese. You're his boyfriend now.
For some reason, I'm imagining that the guard just has a mustache like the... I want him to have a mustache. I feel like he has the mustache like the Get 'em guy from Gravity Falls. I don't know why.
That's our guard! Look at
Oh
him.
my god.
There he is.
I'm gonna have to see a picture of that. 'Cause I don't
It's
know what he's
posted.
talking
It's
about.
posted.
It's right there!
Oh, I didn't have the disc. Oh my god! Wait, that would be so cute though. Oh
my God.
Hold
The
on.
mayor of Gravity
He
Falls.
needs a mustache. Yes.
In my mind,
the guard
he had a
has to have a
mustache.
mustache. Yes.
Good.
What a session.
What a fucking game.
So true.
We're so
God.
bad.
I'm so
We're
tired.
so
I love this game. It is so exhausting.
Understandable,
Hey, man. That's what
valid.
happens when you're locked in for like 4 hours.
It really. That was so much fun, though.
It was. It was a good
It
session. We got a lot
was.
done.
Yeah, we did actually.
Did it. And nobody important got hurt.
Not yet.
It's
It was
true.
really close though.
It was really close.
God, I was so hoping something would go wrong in that heist, but y'all fucking actually pulled it off really well, and I'm a little sad.
We did it. I was also expecting
Four
something to go
throws.
wrong.
I mean, something technically did go wrong if we didn't realize I was level 4.
Yeah, you fucking have immunity to fall damage. Which
I would have
yeah.
like just fucking fell and like hit every fucking part of the roof like I'm in a John Wick movie and just landed on the floor.
Oh my god.
He did hit every single fucking awning.
Wait.
Yes.
Okay, so I know he doesn't have the same mustache, but he's cute.
Okay, let's see it.
Oh, we're actually
that.
looking for art for this random
Yes!
guard. Okay.
I already had somebody
Yes!
in mind. The moment Cole said he blushed at me, I thought of the gay guard from Octopath.
The gay
Oh
guard.
my god, he is sexy.
That is too much muscle
That
on
is
that man.
That is too
It's
much.
true.
I'm willing to change Drango's taste from twink to this guy.
Oh, I'm so glad you're
willing to make that choice,
I feel like Twum kind of fits him. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're willing to make the choice for it.
It's a pipeline. It's a pipeline that I'm willing to.
Pipeline.
Do you know how difficult it is to find like guards that are twinks
Yes.
with a mustache? It's very difficult.
Yes.
You said that with so much gusto.
Because I'm aware.
I know.
So, Reese, how do you like your first D&D campaign?
Oh, I love it, man.
All right.
Hell yeah.
We were talking about this the other day. I was like, oh my, I keep forgetting this is your first like actual campaign. I'm like,
Yeah.
God, I really hope I'm leaving not a good impression, just a memorable impression on him.
I would
Just
say
an
it's not only
impression.
memorable, it is
Okay.
good. Like, I don't know. I have fun pretty much every time.
Good, I'm glad.
Mm-hmm. No, we have a great time.
God bless.
I'm glad I'm allowed to get away with eating people to only minor judgmental.
Not only get away with it, it's kind of incentivized.
It is
It's
incentivized.
true.
I was ready to eat him before it was even incentivized.
It's true. You were just like, I'm gonna eat him anyways, regardless of getting powers. You just wanted to do that.
Too much
It's true.
time
It was
passes.
something that you were
I
like,
don't
yeah,
remember
sure.
why I wanted to eat him. I think he was just
You
a
just
boar.
wanted
I was
to.
Like, I
It's
kinda wanna eat him.
because he was eating other people, so you're like, I'm gonna
You're
eat
right, yeah,
him.
and I was like, oh, I should
That
eat
was
him
the
as a
only
dick.
reason.
I forgot how unhinged your starting point was. Just like, you know what? He's eating people, so I feel like I should eat people.
It was
hinges were
it
never
was
there,
eating him.
man.
It was eating him as revenge, and then it just devolved into I just want to eat a guy.
It would have devolved into, oh, I can get evil powers. Okay,
And then
yeah.
it turned, oh shit, I get evil magic. Hell yeah, I'm gonna keep eating
Look,
guys.
I don't think I've ever had a character, a PC. Ollie kind of came close a couple times, like wanting to like play an evil character. I know like Lone was evil on a technicality. I think Billy was also evil on a technicality, but like
Mhm.
actually like wanting to pursue like this dark corruption path. I've never actually had that before. It's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just see where this road goes.
Fuck it, we
I'm
fall.
enjoying it.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
nervous. I don't want to. I
No
don't want to
problem.
accidentally derail into becoming a straight up evil person.
Here's the thing.
Or
At the same time,
do
I
you?
kinda do.
If number
that
one,
happens, we'll figure it
if that is something that you're okay with happening, and two, if that's the direction that this goes, I'm okay with that. 'Cause here's the thing.
I'm okay with it.
I know I've said this before, and it's something I will repeat until the day I die, or just stop DMing, whichever comes first. There was no story in D&D more interesting that I could come up with than anything you guys fucking cobble together from what little scraps I give you.
It's true.
I give the setting, you guys make the story. I give you like a guideline and a way to go. You guys actually make the shit happen. That's the difference. So if I'm giving you like, oh, this is gonna be like some like a war drama with like politics and also like this dark undercurrent of like, you know, demonic possession and stuff like that, you decide, you know what? Twinks and cannibalism. Like, fuck it. That's the story now. That's the
Right.
You know what? Fuck it. Twinks and cannibalism. Shoots a laser beam.
eating twinks and eating twinks.
Eating,
Hell yeah.
oh
Mhm.
baby, yes.
That's
Hey, guys, you wanted a twink with a mustache, right?
Oh,
I'm
no.
scared, but yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm scared.
That's so dumb.
Wow. There he
Who
is.
is that?
That's the
I
guy.
don't know, but
What do you mean? That's him.
he showed up on Pinterest.
What do you mean that's our dude?
I was
That's-
looking for
that's the guard,
anime
yeah.
human
That's the
guard with
guard.
mustache.
There he
That's
is.
bizarre. That's
Specifically
the-
anime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
specific. Listen, I tried D&D. I was only getting muscular men. I thought if I said like anime, I would get way more twinks, and I was right.
There you
There
go.
are a lot of anime.
So,
I'm not surprised by this.
little bit of housekeeping. I'm kind of wanting to, maybe in the second half of next session, I kind of want to get to the party. So, assuming we were able to play next week, I kind of want you guys to spend this week thinking about, number one, what, if anything, you guys want to do over your downtime. If it's like learn a new skill, if it's learn some spells, if it's earn some money, whatever that may be, let me know. You're not required to do anything. I'm just giving you the chance to. Number one. Number two, I would, like I said, I would like to probably start the party, maybe like the midpoint next session. I'm kind of hoping the session after that will be like the finale of this arc,
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
with whatever's happening with Admiral Thatch and Tlaloc and the Drowned Men and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, then I don't know what the plan's going to be after that. Yeah, I know there's a couple of games I still want to run between now and then, or between then and the start of the next arc. I do probably have like just a downtime session. Just maybe I'll let you guys decide if you want to have a downtime session. Just like, oh yeah, we'll, like explore the city, just do something fun and like kind of
I
let them
think
see
like
them off.
a downtime session to hang out with Rain after.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it would be good.
I might.
Because I want to see Rain in action with the boys. I think it's gonna be so cute.
We honestly straight up may
Benji
just
hasn't
have
seen Rain in like 15 years
we
almost.
may just
Yeah, I
straight
mean,
up
Rose is
have
like the person we've seen the most recently.
we may just straight up like have a session where I don't have anything planned. Where it's like, cool, you guys are in the city, go nuts,
Go.
like
Go.
like play pretend. This is your time. I'm just gonna sit here and like play Oblivion or something while you guys are actually playing
I
the.
think that'd be sick.
It'd be a vibe.
But
I think that'd be rad.
yeah. But that's the plan for now. Finish up this arc, and hopefully do the Critter game and the first Dark Academia game. Then we'll probably come back to the second arc of Shepherd Vale.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, which means I should probably start
Hell
planning those
yeah.
other games out some more.
I guess if you have to.
If you
I mean, if you must.
Simply must. Okay.
kind of got an idea of a skill.
I'm gonna end the stream. Are there any closing thoughts anyone would like to offer?
Nah, I'm good.
I have one.
Is this Swamp Man?
Hmm.
Swamp
Swamp Man.
It is indeed Swamp Man.
Come together in that guard swamp.
Come together in
In
his
that
swamp.
guard swamp, yo.
And that's what they call the pussy. Goodbye, folks. Good night, folks. Good night,
Oh,
folks.
blonde.